What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming out to another episode of the Thunderdome. We got 87 in the books today. How you guys doing? Got some cool weather down my way here in California. It's been pretty nice lately. So, well, at least for about 3-4 days. We'll have, gosh, I think it's like 80 degrees or so, 85. So it's not too bad. Doing pretty good. Definitely can't wait for the spring or the fall time to pop around. Be nice to sit there and kick back and enjoy that cool weather and everything. This heat's kind of getting to me. Nice to sit there. Sorry, we had a little feedback right there. We got, of course, Mitzi in the building. What's up, Mitzi? How you doing? Hope all is well with you, young lady. And then we got Brave. What's up, Brave? How you doing, man? Any smoothies today, Brave? The timer TikTok. I know. At least I made it a lot sooner this time, right? Usually it's like 2:20, 2:15. So yeah. And then of course we got the wonderful Tara too. What's up, Tara? How are you doing? Hope all is well with everyone. Yeah, just kicking back this week. I'm just gonna take an easy one this week and try not to work too hard. I got a bunch of stuff I got to catch up on next week. Got to get some cages cleaned this weekend actually, but like I said, I'm gonna take it kind of easy. Probably kick back, watch some movies. I don't feel like doing too much today. Been a pretty long week. How's everybody's weekend going? What do you guys got all planned? Anything special? I don't know why it feels like a holiday for some reason. Here, I got something to show you guys. Got the little cinnamon het paint. I can't, actually, this one might have some yellow belly in it too, if I remember correctly. What's up, little one? Yeah, I'm trying to, I think this does, or maybe that, I'll have to look back. I know one of them had a different yellow belly. I think it was a Spectre though, something a little different. So not your average yellow belly, but still looks amazing. All the different yellow bellies I've seen out there are actually pretty nice. There's a lot of different genes in the yellow belly complex. You got the what's that other one I'm trying to think of? Goblin. That one's pretty nice too. But yeah, I can't wait to get this little one in the rotation. Get some paints. I got a female het paint that's going to go with this one. I think that one was just a yellow belly het paint, if I remember correct. So anybody else working paint? I've been sleeping on it for a long time. It's something I should have got a long time ago and never did, unfortunately, but I got it now. I had some credit that I had like $500 credit I ended up using for this one. I got a calico out of it too. What was it? The calico and this one was actually the two I was getting, if I remember correct. And then the other het paint got thrown in for free, so I got a 1.1. So that was pretty cool. That's kind of weird. I want to see there's like a little splice in the tail. I don't know if it'll show. Right. Oh, it's right there. I might have to turn this off. Nothing crazy, but I actually didn't even notice that before. Of course, it's in a small spot, but let's see if I could show it. right in there, there's like a little, let's see if I can turn it the correct way. You'll see like kind of a little gash. Wonder if that was like a birth effect or something, maybe the umbilical cord at birth. Like I said, I never even noticed that before, but it is in kind of a weird spot. So, oh, thank you, Mitzi. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get them going. Want to hit some paints and get that paint into my collection going. Got some pretty nice plans for it and everything, so. Then, of course, got this boy. Oops, had to hit the whole table. Got the Scrambler OD Hypohepide and Orange Dream, of course. Can't forget about that. Man, I wish I had, I'd like to get this outside so you guys could see. I wish I had better lighting. That would have been cool, but if I could get outside and get some video or pictures. Or just do the podcast out there in the sun. Yeah, you've been putting in work, huh? Still waiting on some clutches to drop so I could show you guys, man. I'm getting anxious. Love this guy's pattern, especially like on the top. Let's see if I could get him to. You just don't want to work with me, do you, buddy? No, you don't. There we go. Let me take this off. There we go. Now you can see better. Got a head paint. Oh, nice. Do you just got the one, or do you got a couple, a pair? Paint's really nice. And what's cool too is you could see like in the paints, you're able to see like the hit pretty good. On some of them, of course, not all are going to be as equal. But if you have like a really nice line or just one of those babies, like you could see a really good the influence that it has in the het paint. It really shows strong in most paints, I've noticed. So for the most part, you can tell if it's got het paint in it or not. It looks pretty close to a paint. Doesn't have all the full detail of it, but definitely you can tell. No plan this weekend, just the normal cleaning and 4-hour boy stuff. It sounds like fun. Got to chase the little ones around, huh? Hey, and I think for the boys, it's so much easier, right, to deal with than the girls. Like my mom, because so there's me, my two brothers, and then my sister. So there's 3 boys and one girl. And my mom said the boys were so much easier. Like the girls, you got to buy the dresses, the hair, right, the makeup, all that stuff. The clothes shopping is so much harder and or more expensive, but harder too at the same time, trying to pick and all that. Where boys, you just throw jeans on them, a shirt, and some sneakers, and they're pretty good, right? Oh, nice, Brave. What kind of haircut you getting, man? I haven't cut my hair in a long time. Like I just always shave it anymore. It's probably been about 4 years since I have. But I used to a lot of times during the summertime, like, or I guess even spring and winter kind of, but I would do like the high and tight. So I would do the military haircut, just have it kind of, I would spike it on the top and then have the fade around the side. But I haven't had a haircut, man, in probably, like I said, a good 5 years or so. Gets expensive, man. I remember when haircuts were like 10, 15 bucks back when you were a kid. And now, man, they went up to like 18, 20, which, okay. But then it's like when I went the last time, well, not the last time, but quite a few years back, it was, gosh, what did I pay? Like $35 or something they wanted for a haircut. And I'm like, dude, that's freaking wild. And the thing is too, like, I prefer to go to like the barbers because like the women, they can't really cut men's hair. And like there's a difference between men and women. And a lot of times when I'd go, the women just couldn't do a great of a job. And then like behind the ears, like they would always tend to leave hair that they would never sit there and get. And it's like, man, how can you got to get back behind those ears and get all that hair. You can't leave it. So, oh, thank you, Mitzi. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. Oh, that's who I was looking for. I want to read this comment real quick. Just one male. I got him from Chad Holker at Gettysburg. He is ready to breed this year. Just don't have anything to pair him to next year. Oh, nice. Let's see here. A male. Well, that's the good thing is it's a male. I mean, a female would be pretty cool too because you could put any male that you prefer. But still, with it being a male, you could take one of the females that you're not utilizing and maybe put him with a female. I'm curious what genes you got though on that. And this is who I was looking for right here. Bosa, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm glad you made it in today. I'm gonna do something real quick. Give me 1 second. Got to go through all this. Turn that off. All right, here we go. I got, boom, right here, sir. Got a shout out to Diana. Awesome shirt. Well, let me see. If I could squat down for you guys without showing you my butt or something. I'm sure you don't want to see that. Hopefully you guys could see it. If I have to, yeah, I think so. Maybe lift a little more. There we go. Sorry, I had to do a little moving around off my couch to do all that for you. I hope you're doing good, Bosa. And then, of course, we got Chris, Mr. Seawalker. What's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good today, sir. Heck yeah. Yeah, I was like, I got to wear this because I try to, like my really nice shirts that I like, I try not to overdo them too much. I try to keep them nice and everything. And then there's some that like John from Morphforge, John from Mission Morphs. I had their shirts, but I got like a ton of clothes, man. And so like it's literally piled all in the closet. And so I couldn't find them for a while, so I wasn't able to wear those. And I was like, man, I got to try to find those because I got a million damn shirts. But this one I've had hanging up, and so I was like, I got to get this one worn today. I'm gonna get a buzz cut, and where I get my hair, it's $30 just for man's haircut. Oh man, yeah, it's pretty expensive. Brave, huh? Those prices are crazy nowadays, man. But that doesn't seem like too bad of a price, honestly, for where you're at, because you're up by Frisco, right? So I would think that the prices would be a little higher up there. That's just insane, though, man. And then if you leave a tip, right? Like, so you're looking at $35 for that haircut. And I don't even know if you're adding tax, if that's just before tax or whatnot, but that's like 35, 38 bucks after tax and everything almost. I mean, almost call it 40. What you got going on today, Chris? Hey, Aaron, is there any shows going on today, bro? I know Florida usually always has a show every week, but just kind of curious if there was anything pretty good, any good shows going on today. And I got all these awesome people in here, man. Love all you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys always kick ass. Hey, I agree with you, man. It's, you know what's funny is, so when I was, gosh, so we'll even just go from the time basically since junior high. So in junior high, I had long hair. Like I went to this, you know, I was a skater, so I had that long hair all parted, grew out long. And then when I hit 17, I shaved my head. Kind of upset all the girls with that, but that's okay. So I shaved my head, and then I've shaved it pretty much ever since. But I would do, like, time to time, I would do my haircut, grow it out, and get a, you know, the high and tight little or a military fade going on and all that. But yeah, pretty much bald is what I've done for a long time, and it does, man. It saves so much money. Like I think of every time I go in there and I start trimming, I'm like, yep, there's $30 saved, baby. Got that snake money. I raised one girl by myself, and she was pretty easy. My little mini me, she's 29. Nice, that's pretty good. I don't think my sister was actually pretty good. I think it was more just that came down to like the money. But I guess it depends on what they pick, though, too, right? On the kid, if they have to have everything or they want something super fancy, that's where that gets kind of crazy. Tinley this weekend? Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. Did you head out to Tinley? If so, did they have anything good? I'm sure they did, but I mean, anything that you liked. Playing the game? Which one? I want to play some games, man. It's been a while. I want to play some video games. PlayStation 5. Or sorry, PlayStation 5. PlayStation 4. I need to get a PlayStation 5. But I don't need one for a long time. I'm good. I want to play my PlayStation 4, man. It's been a hot minute. In fact, I want to play some Battlefield. I love playing online too, man. Going on there, playing like with teams and stuff. That's always pretty cool. Always enjoyed that. Oh shoot, went a little too far. Let me back up. He is just a normal het paint. Gonna go to Cypress Honey next year. There you go. That would be perfect. I'm trying to think if I've seen that Cypress Honey that you have. I want to say I've seen one once. I know there's not very many of them as far as I know. Damn, I'm trying to think. That would go pretty good though, Tara. That sounds like a plan. Put that paint with paint. Oh my god, I can't even talk. That paint with that het cypress. I guess I'm trying to jump to the het part. Had the H in my mind. But yeah, I think that would go very well together. And honey, I've seen honey. I know I'm a little familiar with it. I like to do some more research on that. I know, right? I love it. This thing's so awesome. Like, and is like a airbrush artist, pinstripe, tattooer. I love colors, so I love them all. And pink is always like a pretty cool color to use. Like I've always when I do pinstriping and airbrushing, I really like using pink. Not that I use it every time, but when I do get the chance, it's pretty cool. Like especially when you're doing like slime or something like that. If you use like pink is a really cool color to use to do like slime or obviously lime green and stuff. But yeah, I love using it. Or when I do pinstriping, I've done I like to use the pink and the like magentas a lot. In fact, my dad's bike, he's got an old Panhead Harley. It's black with the purple flames and the magenta pinstriping. So it's always really fun. I like using that color. Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely a different game between boys and girls, right? They always want to get into stuff and mud and horse playing and everything else. Nope, doing Georgia and Daytona in August. Oh, okay, nice. Have you ever been to the Daytona Speedway, like watch the NASCAR up there? I've been not to Daytona, but what was it? Was it Fontana we went to? I watched NASCAR up there in LA, and that was pretty cool. Man, those cars are so freaking fast, man. Like, whoa. So when we went, you have a caution, right? And all the cars are on the other side of the track. Well, the car that's lapped, he's trying to catch up. They got a caution, so they're just cruising at like 55 miles an hour, 45. Well, that lap car, he's a whole lap back, so he's trying to catch up to that pack on that caution. And so they'll be cruising. You'll see them on the other side doing 55, and then that car that's trying to catch up, he's doing like 175, 185 miles an hour flying by on that caution so that he can get up to those lap cars and be ready when they go. And then like when they restart the races, or even from the first start and every restart after that, it's crazy. Like you'll have all those cars lined up and then they start going, they're just going like 50, 30, 40, 50 miles an hour. And then that flag waves, man, and they just hit it. And you like the sound, everything just going is so fucking crazy. It gives you like, it's chills. You can't hear nothing if there's somebody next to you and you wanted to say something to them and the race is actually going on at that point. When you're better off when those cars are on the other side, you'll be able to talk. But when those cars are coming by on your side, you could sit there and scream in somebody's ear and they literally won't be able to hear what the hell you're saying. So it's crazy. Like if anybody gets a chance to go see NASCAR, I suggest it. It's definitely wild. It's something that you'll never forget for sure. I definitely want to hit up some more races. Last time, or first and only time I went was like 7 years ago. I went with my dad and one of his best friends and his son, known for years. So, okay, awesome. Heck yeah. I want to check that out. No, been to Homestead Speedway. It's down the street from me. Nice. It's funny how you could be in an area of things, right? And you never really go and see it. And it's just a couple hours away. I was born in 2000, so I'm just curious, did you, Vance, have landline in the kitchen? And that was the house phone because, landline. In the kitchen, it was the house phone because that's what we had when I was a kid. Damn, Brave, you're one of those rare kids, man. For you to be born in 2000 and have a landline, that's pretty crazy. But you know what? That's cool. That's neat that you got to experience that and everything, man. That's stuff that a lot of kids, people your age or younger don't get to experience nowadays. We had a landline at my grandma's all through my childhood, and then even up till I was like, probably 20. No, actually in my 30s, because we did have one at the. So probably, honestly, the last time we had a landline was probably 10 years ago. I forgot all about that. It actually was about 10 years ago. What's weird, baby, is like a lot of people your age, man, because you're what, 26? So a lot of people your age or younger will never like know what a landline is. I bet you're one of those rare ones. If I asked somebody that was 20, 26 years old, most of them probably wouldn't even know what it is. Like you had to sit there. I remember we had our landlines when we were kids, and you had your parents, they'd sit there and you had to be off by a certain time, or you wanted your privacy to talk to your friends or whatnot. And you had this cord, so you can only go so far down or not the road, but so far down from where you're at, say it's in the kitchen, you got like maybe 5 to 10 feet. If you're lucky, maybe your parents got like a 20-foot cord so you could go a little more. But yeah, it was definitely wild those days, man. I kind of miss them, to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind having one. Cleaning the sub-adult tubs today. Oh, nice. That's what I need to do. I need to go through and get some stuff cleaned up, some of the tubs. In fact, I've got to go, I need to go today or tomorrow and get some pine shavings and pellets. I got to get the rat tubs all done. In fact, it's time for them to get their whole, a complete sanitation done with the tub. So I'm going to get them cleaned out, but I actually got to go through and get everything sanitized real good. So it's definitely going to keep me pretty busy for sure today or tomorrow, whenever I do it tomorrow. I think today I'm going to take it a little easy. I I usually wait till Sundays anyways, because like our yard guy, or not, excuse me, the yard guy, the dump, I do the yard work. The dump truck, it comes on Mondays for the yard waste. So usually on Mondays is when I sit there, or Sundays when I get everything done and then put it out Sunday night, so that Monday the dump truck can come pick that up and get rid of it. That way it's not sitting around and everything. I remember using the payphone to call home. Beepers, landlines, next to us. Hey, for real. Those were the good old days, man. I remember I used to have a pager and I had to keep that hidden from my parents, because I remember my parents, like my dad was like, you look like a damn drug dealer and shit. So I'd have to get like my pager and try to make payments on it and shit with the money that you save. Shit, I think it was like, what was it? 15, 20 bucks or something a month. I think they even had like the 3-month thing, like you pay $40, $50 and you get like 3 months of your pager service, and then like putting the little number codes in there, hello or whatnot. In fact, I remember my pager, man. I got a text one day, but mine wasn't like hello, how are you doing? Mine was 187. I was like, oh well. I've got lucky with a bunch of, and I've gotten lucky with a bunch of hand-me-down clothes and toys from baby sister, because my nephew is 1 year older than Parker, thank God, because I had no idea I was going to be raising another kid. Yeah, definitely. I agree. That definitely is going to help out a lot. Having to sit there and buy all those clothes and everything, and because when they're small, right, they grow so fast. So there's so much to spend, man. It's like, it seems like every week you're probably going out buying new clothes for them to fit. It's not as if it's not bad enough, right? When you got diapers that you got to sit there and buy. Like what did these kids go through? Babies, like a newborn, like 15 diapers a night or something, or a day or something. Like, or is it 20? Is it 10? Like, I know it's a lot. I thought it was like 12, 15, and I've changed some diapers in my life. Don't get me wrong, I have, but I don't have no kids of my own, so I never really had that. Specifically, I got to sit here and change diapers all the time. It was either my stepkids or like a brother-in-law or something like that, or like, yeah, I guess I gotta take over. And then we got a special guest appearance right now. We got the one and only, the motherfucking Rock. What's up? How you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain. Just chilling, staying out the way.
Hell yeah. I like that shirt, man. What's that right there you got?
Meteoric serpents.
Oh shit. Dude, I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
Yeah, they either. Yeah.
He was man, I remember when I can't even remember his freaking name right now too off the top of my head. But
Ain't it Joey? I think it's Joey.
Is it
Is
Joey?
it Joey? Uh-uh.
Damn, I can't. With you even saying it, I can't even think, bro. Like, and I know his name, but I'm like, is it Joey? Because I haven't seen him since he was over on Wiz's. When
Yeah,
he
I
was,
remember he was doing his own channel.
yeah, because remember him, it was him and Wiz,
Yeah.
and they were rocking hard together. And then, like you said, he kind of did his own little thing and stuff. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's Joey. Okay.
Oh, okay, sweet. Man, my mind is, damn, I'm getting old, bro. Fuck.
Hell, I forget my name sometime.
Right? You know it's getting bad when you can't even remember your own name.
What you been up to, though, brother?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just chilling, taking it easy today. Figured I'm just gonna not go too hard, relax and everything, have a nice easy day, and start up next week going pretty full throttle again. So
Yeah, just earlier I was cleaning slates. That's about it. Been watching TV.
dreaming about the new one you want to get.
Yeah, I ain't gonna see it this weekend. I forgot I was on call, so I don't like when I'm on call. I don't really like going out because I want to be an hour away from the house. Then emergency call come in, and I ain't. So
Yeah, yeah, for real, man. A Razor, not a BlackBerry.
Man, razors was the shit when they first came out.
Does he still
Bosa.
does he still have his own podcast, Bosa, or did he shut that down? Oh, okay. Has okay.
Man, I was thinking about really starting to go back on my channel.
You gonna you gonna start up your channel again?
Yeah, I mean, every now and again I'll post shorts and stuff, but I don't know. I just felt like the space was a little crowded.
Yeah. I, but are you thinking about doing like a podcast or anything? Or
I mean, not necessarily a podcaster. Like, I mean, I'll go live when I just feel like talking about something.
yeah, I hear you. I was I thought about doing like another thing, but it wasn't really so much like necessarily kind of a podcast, but not, if you will. It's more of what you're saying. Like there might be kind of a theme somewhat behind it. You know, you got your name on there or whatever, but it's really just like you said, going on and just bullshitting here and there. It's not really when I feel like it. You know, it's not like, well, there's an obligated time or day or this or that. You know, it's just whenever I feel like it, I'll, you know.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, that's why I really stopped everything because it was like I don't like I don't like the feeling of this of being an obligation. I just do it when I feel like I want to do it.
Yep.
When I feel
Yeah.
like recording shorts and shit, I do it. I'll post them. If I got something I want to record in a video, I'll post it. Like my channel is the same channel, but I'm gonna talk about just whatever.
Mhm.
Like,
Whatever the
like
hell
I
you
ain't,
feel like.
yeah, it ain't gonna just be about animals.
Yeah, for
That's just,
sure.
I mean, that's only like think about your life. You break a life up into quarters. That's only 25%.
Yep. Very
It's
true.
hard. It's hard to have a channel and you just talk about 25% of what's actually going through your head.
Just water. Yeah. Damn, there's something I was going to tell you too right now. I'll think of it in a second. Oh,
You
but
are the
yeah, that's
Tasmanian devil.
yeah, that's the thing though, man. It does. There is that obligation when you do those podcasts, right? Like, damn, I've got to get up and actually do this. And there's been a few times that I didn't want to do the podcast. You know, like I just wasn't feeling it that day. Like I wanted to, but I wasn't feeling it. And I almost thought about just, oh, I'll cancel it for today. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to push through and do it. But like you said, it's hard because you do feel kind of obligated to do that, right? Like you don't want to let people down, and things do happen. I mean, there was that one when my sister got married. I didn't run it that day. I meant to. I ended up not, and I kind of made up for it. Did it another day, but yeah, I felt kind of
Yeah.
bad, when it's.
I mean,
I
people
don't
gotta
show.
understand. No matter who the podcast is, I'm talking about. No matter from how small or how big, we all people.
Hmm.
We all got life. Life happen to everybody. So
Absolutely.
if you can't understand that, I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
I'm
you. I had a good one the other day, bro. I got a message from somebody. I did a shout out, right? As people always do for the shout outs. I put a shout out and I did like 12, 15 people. And I was like, well, I always try to do it once in a while. I don't do it often as I'd like, but I was like, I'm going to do this one and then I'll send another one out here in like another week. Somebody got pissed off at me and was like, yeah, I didn't see my name on there and I'm a sponsor of your channel, da 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 da. And I'm like, no, the fuck, you're not a sponsor of my channel. My sponsors pay to fucking be on here. And they seriously, bro, they got mad because I didn't put them up. And I'm like, who do
fucking.
you think you are? I'm not obligated to owe you anything. I don't need to put your name up. I already put your name up there once before as a shout out because you're not on there again. I was just like, I was pretty amazed by that. Like, bro, you can't be telling another grown ass man what the fuck to do.
Yeah, people entitled. Like that's why even if I did start another little podcast type situation, it'd be called the Catch Me When You Can podcast.
Hey, that would be a dope ass name for it. I like that.
Like whenever I decide, it might be a Monday, might be a Tuesday, might be in the beginning of the day, the middle, the end.
Yep,
Like it's just catch me when you can.
absolutely. Oh, for sure.
But yeah, like today I know it's like just in today's climate in the world, there's a lot of people that's entitled.
Hmm. That is very true. I've noticed that. You notice, like, you remember back in like our days, it wasn't like that, man. Like
Yeah,
you knew better than to do certain shit, right? Like, and then nowadays it's almost like we've came to where we're so used to seeing this, like we let it go, and people really have kind of basically became entitled to think that they're owed stuff or this or that, that people got to go out of their way, to do certain things, and it's like that's not how that works, man. I mean, when have you put in for somebody or done something? Like
yeah.
I don't get it.
Man, I went through a situation like that in life, It was like I put up everything, the money and everything. And people felt like they was obligated to, like, no, like,
Yeah, yeah, you went through a similar situation too. I remember we were talking,
yeah,
like, and that was your stuff. That was you, man. You did all
yeah.
that. You were the
So
man.
that's why I tell, like, I mean, I just, like, I don't really take it personal. Like, I just kind of, like, sometimes it'll be, I guess, like, sometimes you get kind of pissed off about shit, but for the most part, I just kind of,
Well,
I let people do what they do.
the thing is, Rock, you said it very well, man. You're 100% on that, because the situation that happened a couple days ago, where this person had hit me up and talked all this shit, and I went off on the motherfucker too. I let him have it. I was pissed. First, I said my words, you know what I mean? But then I had to go in and leave a voicemail. I was like, all right, man, you're just stupid. You're not understanding whatever. You're drunk. I was freaking heated, bro, and I was gonna put out a video. I was gonna rant on this son of a bitch. Now I wasn't gonna put their name out. I was just gonna go off about it. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know what, man? I've been pissed off through a lot of my times in life. Like, I'm a happy guy. I get along with people. But when people do me wrong or do something out of character that's wrong, that's where I start to lose it a little bit, and I start to flip. Like
Yeah.
I'm not understanding why this idiot would do that. And then I had to the other day where I even told somebody, I went to the store that I knew and I was talking with him for a minute yesterday. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this video, this little rant.
Mhm.
I went and dabbed, man, and I just kicked back and thought about it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, like I'm not gonna let somebody eat up at me and just live rent free in my head. I'm just gonna let it go because they've got their issues or whatever they're dealing with. I don't need to sit here and just dread on that and let that eat me up. And like you said, there's no reason for that. Just just live your life and be happy, man.
Because people, I mean, people gonna be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So whether I make a rant, like with the situation, like I talked to you, but I talked to you, Greg, like a few people that I'm really cool with, I talked to them. But like as far as going out and making a video and doing all that, like it ain't. It is what it is.
Right. And I agree because like you said, you're not going to change them. And that's what bothers me is I can't comprehend and understand why that person's doing that. So that really messes with me. And it's like, but you just have to understand you're not going to understand why they're doing it.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
something off in their head, whatever it may be. They've had a bad life, whatever it may be. There's something that you can't fix and make them understand. You can talk to them till you're blue in the face
face.
and calm, right? And trying
And it
to
gonna
like
still be the same way.
exactly, it's going to be the same. So
I
yeah,
mean, I tell my daughter all the time, just expect people to be people.
mhm. And that's really the best advice that one of the best advices that you could have given your daughter.
Like it takes down on the anger or the shit that you decide to go through when you just let people be who they are.
Yep, absolutely, it's true.
And like, why would I be mad about you being you? I'm me. You can't be mad at me for being me. I can't be mad at you for being you. All I can do is just not fuck with you.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
And like, I'm not gonna tell somebody like, now if somebody did some real fucked up shit, then I'll talk to people that I really, that I care about, people that's close, and let them know the situation. But
Mhm.
like, if you ain't did nothing fucked up to me, that's like if I felt somebody did something fucked up, but it wasn't that serious. I'm not gonna sit up there and be like, "Hey, Vance, you can't be friends with them." Hey, Bosa, you can't be friends with them. Like, if you want to be
Right.
friends, I'm not about to. You're a grown ass man. I'm not about to tell you who you could be friends with and who you can't be friends with. And if you talk to them, you can't talk to me. Like,
Right. I think there's only one, and I agree 100% with what you're saying. There's only one reason that I would do something like that, and it's not really you can't talk to them, you or this or that. It would be a more of I've had a situation. Just say, for example, like there's somebody that may not that might have rocked with you at one time, and they don't anymore, and they're going towards a certain clique, and they're not really maybe messing with you, but they're kind of in your chats or something at some times, and you feel like maybe they're getting information at that point, that's where I would just kind of delete them out of it. You know what I mean? Out of the group chat. But as
Yeah.
far as like you said, telling somebody, well, you can't talk to this person or that person, yeah, that's just not going to fly. Like
Yeah.
there's people I don't like in the industry, a few, you know what I mean, that have done me wrong. And I think they've done very shady shit, and I know the type of person they are, but that's not for me to go tell another man, hey, you can't talk to that person or whatever, right? Like if they want to, they have every God-given right to.
Yeah, like I mean, that's how I feel. Like you just like I want you like if you don't mess with somebody, don't mess with them on your own accord, not because I said something.
Right.
Like I had a situation like outside of, Retta, like I had a situation like that not a couple weeks ago. Like a dude, like this dude, like so me, this shit, this dude, like we was all cool. Her and him got into it. They got into a little disagreement, whatever.
Mm.
But I never chose a side. Like I didn't pick her side. I didn't pick his side. One, because I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what y'all talking about behind closed doors. I don't know what y'all relationship like. And that ain't none of
Yeah.
my business. So I didn't pick a side. So he got mad talking about, oh, he ain't pick a side. He always doing like, bro, like, the fuck are we talking about, man?
Hey man, we're not in elementary no more, bro.
I don't I don't give a fuck about nobody business. Like now if you told like if you had proof and showed me like let's say she did some foul shit like rob from you, hurt your kids or something for real, then
Right.
that's different. And it's not that I'm not fucking with her because you don't fuck with her. It's that I'm not gonna fuck with her because
The
that
situation that
goes against
happened.
that goes against what I believe in or my moral
Absolutely.
compass. So like if it was something like that, yeah, but like y'all having a little back and forth about some petty, like what they got to do with me? Now y'all friends again. He's still mad at me. Like
Yeah. Hey, and that's the bad thing that you got to watch out for, right? Like how many times does that probably happen to all of us? Like you sit there and you I don't want to say you're really trying to pick a side or nothing, but you hear, you're hearing what's going on at least from the one side, right? You're like, yeah, that's
yeah,
messed up. Say for example, say the your buddy has a wife or a girlfriend, whatever, right? She cheated on him, and you're like, hey man, you know what? You need to step away from that, bro. She's bad for you. She's this. She's a piece of blah blah blah. And then what? A month later, or something, you go and you see they're back together, and it's
yeah. I
like,
don't even, like I didn't have that situation. Like man, I don't even say nothing.
yep,
It was like I mean, because you pretty much you damned if you do, damned if you don't.
exactly.
If you don't, oh, you do, but you ain't say nothing. But if you do, man, I love her. You can't like, come on. Like, so I just let people do what they do, and if people decide to get out of my life, I really don't care.
Yeah, I bet you've seen that one meme too. That one where it's like a video one. The guy, he's sitting there, he's with the girl, and he calls his buddy up, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, Mike?" or whatever, da 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 da. And he's
No, I
like,
didn't see that.
and he says something about like the guy that's with the girl. He says something about her or something, and then like his friend is on the phone. He's like, "Oh yeah, she's this and that, da da da." And he's like, "No, bro, like we're together, like she's here." And he's sitting there running his mouth on the thing. If I come across it again, I'll have to send that to you, man. It was pretty
Yeah,
funny. It was
yeah.
like one of those ones that's like it's fake, but it just kind of
Yeah,
goes
like
with real life.
but it was kind of like it was a skit, but it was based off
Yeah,
of
skit.
real
Yeah,
life experiences.
yep.
Yeah, I just tell people like, man, like even like with the situation that I told you about, like even to this day, I don't really have no issues with nobody. Like it is what it is.
Yep.
I
That's
mean,
what I've done.
certain people from the situation talk to me, certain people don't. I don't give a fuck. Like I tell anybody, like, bro, my life was going like even before I got into this well, I won't even say before because as far as being into reptiles, I got my first one when I was still in
Mhm.
what middle school or the beginning of high school. But when I got into the whole reptile culture, like the podcast, going to shows and shit, I tell motherfuckers like, bro, I was motherfucking before I got into the podcasting or being on lives and shit. I was like, what, 31, 32? Like, bro, my life been going for 32 years without you motherfuckers. Y'all think that it's about to stop because you all of a sudden don't talk to me?
Right. Exactly.
I could go on my Instagram tomorrow and goddamn everybody unfollow me. I'm still gonna post what I want when I want to post it. I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I really don't care.
Exactly.
I understand that I'm not everybody's flavor. And once you realize that you're not going to get along with everybody, like it's
Hmm.
some people in this industry that I don't like. I wouldn't even per se say that I don't like. It's certain people that I just can't vibe with.
Right.
And it's not saying that they're a bad person. I wouldn't tell you not to do business with them because I don't know 'em. It's just something about them that just don't, you know,
Right.
don't flow right in my atmosphere. And that's okay.
Exactly.
You don't
Yep.
have to be everybody's friends. I don't have to like everybody reels. I don't have to follow everybody. I don't have to, you like who you like, you don't like who you don't like. You
Hmm.
get along with who you get along with, you don't who you don't.
Yep. And that's the thing too. I think a lot of it's a good thing. Like you do have a lot of clicks, right? And I think
Yeah.
that is a good thing. I think, you could have maybe there's one or two bad, like anything, but like this came from, and where I'm getting this actually, where I'm thinking is from Nikki from his Irresistibles.
Mhm.
She was talking about how there's different cliques and just kind of getting into the one that you fit in, right? And I think that does hold true. That's not necessarily saying a bad thing, and majority of the cliques are really great. It's just getting into where you fit in. What is kind of adapting around you fits your style, right? We're very similar in certain ways. Maybe me and Rock, drink and
Have a dark humor.
we have dark humor. We listen to rap and rock. There's things in similar, so we vibe and everything, and that's cool. Like it, another click I might not fit in necessarily. Not that there's any tension or nothing bad. It's just that's just not
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, we
you
just
know.
yeah, like because when people use the word click, people try to use it as a negative connotation. But like I said, it's just about your alignment. If I can align with you, like let's get past the reptiles because night no if we watch these videos, we watch these podcasts, that means that we like reptiles in some form, shape, or fashion, whether that's lizards, whether that's ball pythons, reticulated pythons, olive pythons, Cinzinian tree boas, chondra, whatever it
Right.
is. We like reptiles or invertebrates in some fashion. So we all understand we have that same thing. But what else do we have that will be able to tether our relationship? Because if all I could do is talk to you, like I said, if you was to break it up, let's say it in quarters. If you was to break it up, let's say a quarter of your brain is into reptiles, right?
Mhm.
Well, you still got 3 quarters left.
Mhm.
And if all me and you can talk about is this one quarter that I have, we're not going to have a actual bond.
Right. And that's true. It's hard because you're like you said, there's only so much you can talk about reptiles, right? Like you can't sit there and just talk 24/7 about that. So how much do you guys vibe? Like you said, I mean, that really is gonna that put in that play, like football. We're talking about football and all
Oh,
kinds of cool shit.
can't.
So
Oh man, talking about football.
like that would be
I
so
saw.
hard to sit there, bro, and just like not be able to have much to talk about. Like there's no football, nothing in common. It's like that would kind of suck. Like,
Yeah, like if we like you said, if we both vibe on football, well during the off season, we really ain't got shit to talk about. So we
yep,
talk to each other for 3 months out the year, then disappeared, and when it comes back, like I
yep,
tell people, like just find who you vibe with. Like it's a, it's literally okay for you to not vibe with somebody.
mhm,
That's not saying that that person is bad or an asshole. That's just saying that what I'm into outside of this one aspect of life,
mhm,
we don't have nothing else in common.
right,
So like what a lot of people, even though I say I don't, like I said, that's why I changed the phrasing and say that I don't like them. But that means, but the people that I just don't vibe with, like outside of that, outside of reptile, like if I see you at a reptile show and we run around the booths and looking at different animals, yeah, during that moment, during that show, yeah, we could vibe. We could be cool.
Yep.
And that's perfectly fine to have somebody that I could vibe with. And
Uh-oh. Think we lost Rock. He'll probably be back on in just a second. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you guys something. There we go. Let's see. Let me try to. Oh, wait. You there, Rock? It's the DG chocolate pastel. A little bit of cocoa core. Yeah, I can't wait to get this girl going too. Get her going with that chocolate pastel puzzle boy I got. It's gonna be fire. Welcome back.
my bad, man. People always calling it the most. You know, when you having a real moment, people just want like, what the fuck? You ain't call me all day. I've been sitting on my ass all day, not doing nothing.
I thought that too. I was like, man, we were sitting there vibing away, and boom.
Yeah, that's that motherfucker pretty. You know, DG is the only way. Just let everybody know.
DG's super nice.
But yeah,
And
man, I just tell people like, bro, like, man, just be yourself. That's all I really tell people.
Yep.
You don't have to. I don't feel like I have to fit in, or I got to be friends with certain people, or I got to be a part of this clique to be cool. Or
Exactly. Bro.
like that's what I was doing. Like I literally lost track of time. Like before I hopped in here, I looked at the clock. I said, I was like, okay, I still got time because I looked at the clock. It's like 5:20. My dumb ass. I'm thinking for some reason that your show started at 5:45. I don't know. You know that's how life goes. Sometimes you have a brain fart. I'm like, oh, I got like 20 minutes, so I got a
um,
DG. I got a DG girl I can show you. She
oh,
almost
sweet.
ready to breed, man.
Nice.
Shit.
What are you gonna breed with her?
That is a good question. Stop hissing, little whore.
Still undecided, huh?
Yeah, because I got a boy for her.
Ooh. Yeah, it's just clean.
Orange Dream DG. Um, Orange Dream DG. 100% head ultra male.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna
that's
be
my
sick.
boy.
Some Ultramel and DG together.
Yeah, I
So
got her from.
you need a DG Ultramel. Even
See,
if some heads.
I got a boy. He's
Maybe.
he's 66% head DG. I grab
Ooh.
him real quick.
I mean, without seeing him, there's a pretty good chance too. He's gonna hit on that DG
See, there you
66.
go. Mhm.
Oh fuck. Nice.
OD ultra male, 66% head DG.
Okay, so that's perfect. So you could hit your Ultramel DG super hold on. Your Ultramel DG super ODs.
Yeah.
That's
And it's
gonna be
so funny, like I didn't have him. I got him when I got the girl. Like this boy will not eat rats, only mice.
you got him switched over to Rats finally.
Nah, he only eat mice. I've been trying to get him over the rats to get him a little chunkier.
Have you tried smearing a little bit of mouse on a rat?
Yeah, that's I've been doing that the last 3 weeks. And each week he get a little closer and
Oh,
closer. So
I think you were telling me that a couple weeks ago, actually, when we were talking. Yeah, I think it
So,
was you that was talking about that, putting that mouse on there. Or,
so
well, actually, it was you and Will. I was talking to both, I think, about that.
yeah. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I can get them on the rats. You
Hopefully that
know,
all works out, man. Good looking Ultra Mill.
if not, then my new plan is I'll give him I give him jumbo mice now. So I give him one every 5 days or so. But I'm gonna take it up just so he can get a little bit more size on them. So I might do like every 3 days.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he still got a good body structure, still, you know.
Yeah. It just sucks that you have to sit there and get more to try to keep him up on that weight, though, right? Like getting 2 mice or just to try to make up for 1 rat.
And here go one of my first ever holdback. Remember for my first ever clutch?
Hmm?
Look at him.
Nice. Is that a mill?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Let's see
that's
this.
sick.
And I remember I held back him and I held back one of the pods, the girl pod.
Hell yeah, Rock, that's gonna be sick, bro. Can't wait till you hit those Ultramel DGs, man. And not
Yeah.
only OD in there, but having some super OD, that's gonna be sick.
And Super OD Ultra DG Ultra now. See, here go the
Yeah.
girl I held back.
Here, let me blow you up. Damn. That's actually one of the better high white pieds that I've seen.
Yeah, I would agree. And I'm not just saying it because I produced the guys.
No, that's truly, man. That's one of the best looking high white pieds
And
that
then she
I've
got her
seen.
little spot.
Hell yeah. I know a lot of people do hate on high white pieds. Um, I kind of get it, but I personally do like high white pieds. But that is the best one that I've seen, man.
Yeah, to me, it's all about like when I look at high whites, like it's up. If you was to ask me what I prefer, I like them all. Well, okay,
Mhm.
I'm not going. Okay, I don't prefer overly. I don't prefer very high patterns where you could barely tell it's pod
Right.
because that's kind of like taking away from
Mhm.
the whole thing.
Absolutely.
So like a 50-50 to me, it's like well, pods is always to me. It's all just about the contrast.
Mhm.
I like that pop. Like with
Right.
her, it's just like her head and tail so bright, and then you got this white. So it's
It was bright and the pattern in it. Um, I'm like you. I like all pieds, but I don't really want to go past something more than 70, 80% pattern
yeah,
at
because her
most.
sister. Cause it was funny because I had two pods and they were both girls, and the sister she was about I'll say about 40% pattern, 60% white. And
Right.
when I just looked at them, like I'm gonna sell one of them. When I looked at the sister, and then I looked at her, I was like, I love her better. It's just that,
Yep.
and like what's crazy about her? It's like every shed, she's gotten brighter since she was a baby. Like if I show you a picture, matter of fact, I'll send you one once we get off here. But like she wasn't as bright. It's like every time she shed, it's like that yellow gets yellower, and
Yep.
so yeah. I saw her sister to lady. Matter of fact, she sent me a picture of her like 4 weeks ago. She about the same size as her. Still look good. Hers the pattern the same way. It's getting brighter and brighter. So now it's
Yep.
kind of like one of them seller regrets where you kind of like, damn, I could have just kept both of them because both of them are. I haven't got her shed tested, but they're 50% head clown.
Nice.
So man, I just But one of my favorite girls is my hypo girl.
Are you doing putting hypo with DG?
Um, so I'm hypo girl right now. She's a proven breeder. I'll show her real quick. She's a proven breeder. So I'm letting her kind of relax toward like the end of the year.
Right.
And my plan is to put her to my puzzle boy. Make some hypo puzzles. Double head hypo puzzles. See, here she go.
Nice. She's
She's
beautiful.
yeah, I got her from Dylan
Mm.
over at These Balls.
These balls.
Yeah. She's fire, orange ghost, yellow belly, or gravel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you hoping she hits the gravel?
Yeah, I would definitely prefer the gravel.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
but no, matter of fact, the dude that I buy my rats from, man, he just had a stranger clutch. Man, that stranger yellow belly, crazy. But like that hot popcorn and like a late, like that shit. I'm gonna have to get one from him because I'm getting something from him. I'll show you the picture.
Hell yeah.
Stranger the
I,
world, man.
hell yeah. I want to see that new pickup that you're checking out too over at
Oh yeah,
Paradise.
for sure. Yeah, if I decide to get that one, you definitely know you'll be the first. You, Greg, like certain people, y'all gonna be the first ones to see it.
Hell yeah. That's tight. How's your excuse me, that little false water cobra doing?
Oh, he's smooth.
Tearing tearing food up still, huh?
Like no other. And it's funny
Yep.
because lately he been constricting.
So I can't remember if I asked you last time. My dad had one. I just can't remember. It's been so many years. They had it for a short time too. Can they actually inject some venom into the rat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100%.
They're refraining venomous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Usually usually the
They
way
do
they
that more than the
kill.
constricting, huh? It's kind
Yeah.
of rare for them to constrict on them.
Like if you know, like with him, when you feed him, he kind of more uses power, and like you said, the little venom that he has, he uses that. Like I mean, it's frozen thaw, but like that's what he really used. Like you could tell because like when you feed him, when you got him on the tongs, you could feel like the power that he strikes with.
Hmm. I
So
wonder.
it's like I feel like it's like he's playing bully ball. Like you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I was trying to wonder if maybe he's like, because they're dead, he's kind of like just constricting, like, okay, well, I'm not going to waste this, like thinking maybe they're wounded or something already, and he's like, well, I'll just kind of, I don't know.
Nah, I really think it just depends on how he feels that day. Cause some
Yeah,
days he won't constrict it. You just grab it and it's so funny because like the way they do it too. That's why I said they use their power. And I've seen like people do videos and stuff. Like they thrash around kind of like how a pit bull shake his head.
right.
Like they'll thrash their bodies around like just boom. Like and you would hear like you'll be like when you close the door, you just hear and then you open it and it's
He's like a pimp in there just
it's like they
smacking, bam, bam.
yeah, I was gonna say it's like they don't know what they are. It's like, am I a constrictor? Not really. Am I venomous? Maybe. Can I play bully ball? Yeah. So it's kind
Yep.
of like whatever they feeling in that moment.
Hell yeah. That's tight, man. I want to get one. I've always wanted to get one since my dad had one and never did. Those things are cool,
Yeah,
man.
I love that guy.
That,
And then my Peruvian red tail, he getting big too.
yeah. I've oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, have you thought about giving him like a live one just to kind of see how he does it?
Yeah.
That'd be neat to see, man.
Yeah, I probably
I
go
was,
more like a cause like as far as what I feed him right now, the frozen I feed him jumbo, so I might give him like a winged mouse or a fuzzy rat.
right.
Like you said, just so you can kind of like you said, your mind just get curious, like
Yep.
what are you going? You know what? Yep. Next time I pick up my rats, I'm gonna get a loud fuzzy. And before I pick him up, I'm gonna make sure he ain't in shed or nothing. What's my Instagram? It's the serpent nerd. The underscore serpent underscore nerd. Matter of fact, I could kind of like, show y'all him real quick. Let me turn this camera around. That is, I'm already on the front camera. All right, y'all ready to see the craziness?
Yeah.
Blow me up, Vance.
Oh shit. Hold on one sec. I was trying to send this over to Chris.
See, there he goes.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. You see how they just, you see, there you go.
Hey, I
He
sent
just
it to
started
you,
doing.
Chris. Check your messages, bud. I sent Rock's Instagram over to you.
Look at him. Like, bro, there's no food out here for you.
That's sick, dude. He's so badass.
Look at him.
You're welcome, Chris.
Because I know he'll try to claw in between the rats. You got
Yeah.
to see. Look at the teddy bears.
Oh, that's badass. I need one of those hanging up on my in my room. I got a
See?
Chucky doll that I it was my niece's, man. My little niece, bro. She had a Chucky doll, and I was my mom ended up giving it to me, and I was gonna hang it up.
Yeah, like so the dude, matter of fact, I'll send you his website because they do ship them. Like he makes
Oh
them.
shit. Nice. That's badass. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man. Those are cool.
He
Um
yeah.
I didn't know you were all into all that evil shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
I would
Like
have
as far as horror movies, like just that
Send you
whole
this.
genre,
I'll
like
send you this thing, bro. There's a fucking there's this girl that she does the lamps, like lava lamps kind of, and she puts like she has Jason and I think some of the other horror characters in there too, but she builds them and like she kind of got laughed at and everything, like people made fun of her, and she's this weird kind of like emo goth girl or some shit, but it's pretty cool, man. I'll get that over to you. I'll find it because I sent a bunch of them in,
yeah.
like, so I send everything into my personal messenger or whatever messages. I just send it into that, and I've got like a list of things that I like, so I got to go find it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like man, I've been in the horror since man, like I've loved it ever since I was a kid. Like I used to like Candyman,
Hmm.
Chucky. One of my favorite horror movies is 13 Ghosts.
Yeah,
Uh,
Th- that's
The
great.
Devil's Rejects.
Yep.
Uh, uh, The Conjurings, Annabelle,
The,
Sinister. Like, yeah, I watch all that shit.
I gotta. In fact, I'll send you. Damn. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I got something pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
but the
stuff
dude that
I
make them
haven't even dropped to
dolls,
the public. Oh, what'd you say?
the dude who make them bears,
Mhm.
like so he's based here in Virginia, but he ships like and he does like he got Jason, the decapitated bear that's like holding his own head. Like he got so many of them. Like that shit just like
That's
actually, I like at our local like the Zoticon Reptile Expo that be down here in Virginia. Greg, that's where I first met Greg at. Um, he vans there too, so that's like bro. When I go there, like if I ain't got money for no snakes and nothing else, I'm gonna make sure I get me a bear.
hell yeah. I would too, man. I'd be saving just to get that.
And so like the one they like the Jason ones, they're a little more expensive, but like those ones, they were like $30, $35.
Damn, that's not bad, dude.
Yeah, and it's just like, and he literally makes them from hand. So
Yeah.
like none of them look exactly the same, even though like they're the same model, but they're all like the blood might be in different places, because they're all handmade. So
Yep.
That's why I respect it too. That's why I definitely bound. Like, I mean, come on, like, bro, you getting like, even though it's a whole bunch of people that has the one is called the dead one. I forgot what it's called. Like, he got names on the website. But even though it's that, like, yeah, I might have one and another person might have one. But if you look at them, you're gonna see differences.
Yep.
And so it's like you got a 1-on-1. So
Yeah.
if you're into horror, if you're into horror, just let me know. I would definitely send y'all the damn link because my dude, like, he ships, he makes t-shirts, and yeah,
That's
that's like one of my favorite tables. I know I go there for the reptiles, but yo, I look like when I see him on a vendor list, when you go, you're like, where he? Oh, there he go. Yeah, like I
um,
think everybody should love horror.
oh, for sure, man. It's a lot of people I've talked to do, but then like it seems like some people don't. In fact, I was just talking to somebody earlier that wasn't really into it. Um, who there was somebody I was gonna trying to think of right now too. Let me see. I'm trying to look them up.
Am I? And if anybody want, oh, that's a question I can ask people in the chat since we're talking about horror. Who is your favorite? And I'm gonna ask you too, Vin. Who is your all-time favorite horror villain? Like,
Damn, that's wrong. That is so wrong, man. Like,
I already know. I know mine from the get-go. So
I
I started off. My
no,
favorite is
it's really
Pennywise, the dancing clown.
the dancing clown.
Pennywise, like, he's the goat.
Yep. Yeah. That's tough, man. Because I love all and the thing is, I thought about this question many of times who would be my favorite, and I don't know if I could really say. I mean, my favorites are like Chucky, Freddy, Jason.
You gotta love
Um,
Chucky.
I've got so I have
Michael
shirts that
Myers.
I have made up that got the Blue Zombie Morphs and all those characters into it. Dude, I'm gonna have to. I'll just say, damn Chuck or Freddy. I'll just go with Freddy.
I like if I had to do my top three, Pennywise the dancing clown number one, Michael Myers number two, and number three is between Freddy, Jason, and Pinhead. But if I
Yeah,
had to pick one, I'll probably go for Freddy. Yo, Freddy is funny as hell. Freddy's
he,
like horrible and funny all at once.
so let's see here. I'm
Like, I
trying to
seen this thing
find
on
this.
oh, I saw this on Amazon. They got a Pennywise like goblet type mug like cup.
Mhm.
I'm about to get that. So whenever you see me, like, and that's why like, bro, like, because people would ask me like about my new logo, like, they're like, man, that shit kind of dark and creepy. But I'm like, bro, that's like snakes and horror. That's like half of my brain. That's like half of what I think about throughout the day.
Right.
So like that's why I really did it. Like, oh, hey, and I told you Pennywise was my favorite, right?
Mhm.
Once we get off here, I'm gonna send you. I got another one that I had made with Pennywise in it.
Nice.
Man, that shit's so crazy. And my homegirl, she makes shirts. Like, she actually has a business.
So this
Like,
is my the Blue Zombie Morphs 1.0 horror shirt. This was the first one I did.
why didn't I see that one? Damn, why you ain't got it no more? Do you?
I still got it, yes. And then here is I'm trying to find the 2.0. Um, damn. Here, give me 1 second. I'm trying to go through all these and find it. I'm hoping that 2.0 is still in there. Let's see. I think this is, no, shit. I can't find the 3.0, but here's, or the 2.0, but here's the 3.0. I made a few of them. Oops, sorry. Rock's like, what the fuck? There we go. It's a little dark, hard to see.
Yeah, but I see it. Is that
Let me,
what's the dude from Texas Chainsaw?
yeah,
Leatherface or
yeah, Leatherface. I'm gonna do. There's another one that I did. I don't know if this one will show any different. Hold on, it might.
I'm trying, I got my computer right here. Maybe it's in my Google Photos so I can show y'all.
But I did another one with the 3.0. I had to make it a little different. Let me see.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm about to hit my homegirl up today. I'm about to give her this money so she can make my shirt so I can be wearing it on your show.
Hell yeah. Damn, that's weird. And I dabbed up too, so it's hard for me to even try to find shit. Oh, here it is, I think. Or wait.
Did anybody answer the question in the chat?
So here's a little better one. I did another one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'll send you a picture where it's actually more clear. I know it's kind of hard to see on the screen, but yeah, you got Pennywise, Leatherface, Freddy. You got Hannibal Lecter. You have Jason, Michael Myers, and Chucky in there. So those were my favorites that I stuck in.
You float too. You float too.
Yeah, that's. I'll send you a picture though where you could see a little better on it. Yeah, those ones I just literally made that one I showed you too with the red blood all on it. I redid the one that you seen that was real dark black. I made that one like 4 months ago, and then that one I just redid literally a couple days ago. Freddy and Puppet Masters. Puppet Masters was tight too.
Okay,
That was one of
yeah.
my favorites. I loved that as a little kid. In fact, I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. Absolutely,
Okay.
those were some beautiful snakes Rock showed off.
Appreciate you, Mitzi. I think I'm you know what I watched last weekend?
What's that? Oh,
Django.
dude, I
Yo,
seen
that
Django once. I got to watch that again though.
yo, when I say that's the funniest movie ever.
I haven't got to fully like. I don't know, when it's been so long since I seen a movie, and you only kind of seen it maybe once or twice. It's like,
He said,
oh,
I can't see funny shit out of this thing. Yeah, man, Django is my shit. But
yeah,
like I like anything like horror, like kind of into that genre. Like I even watch the Megans. You ever watch Megan?
yeah.
I seen
Megan's
both of them. Yo, that
uh,
shit funny. I love
Megan's
Megan.
cool. I agree with you. I had to see that one, man. That's one of my favorites too to watch because it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you got this little
Then when that bitch start
doll,
dancing, the little, I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
this little TikTok dancing motherfucker, man.
Hey, cause like knowing me, bro, I love horror. So like, she would start doing that shit in front of me. I was like, what?
Uh,
Come
dude,
on, dance battle.
hell yeah.
Whoever
Hey,
loses dies.
exactly. Hey, I agree with you. I'd have been dancing off with her too. Been like, oh shit, you want to get off on this? All right, let's go.
Oh, what? You don't know how to do the stanky leg?
Yep. I don't even know how to do the stinky leg, and I'll still make that shit up. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, it looks
man.
like it stinks, and I just got to get that shit out of my pant leg, man. Got to move that
Now,
leg.
now you got me, man. I'm like you. Like tonight, man. I've been drinking my Crown Royal vanilla. I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna find a little scary. I might have a scary movie marathon.
Hell yeah. Hey, damn. Hey, if we wouldn't get busted on YouTube, man, we could sit there and just throw it on a podcast, huh?
I know, right? Like
Just
YouTube be hating. Y'all be hating on our creative juices.
Yep. Just chill on your podcast, just playing horror all day, man. Fucking. sipping on some of that vanilla. That sounds good too. And I don't even drink anymore.
Yeah, I'm actually like, as far as drinking, I've slowed down a lot, and I've like been watching my food intake. I've lost about 7 pounds
Oh shit, that's
trying to
good, man.
get myself together. It was just like, bro, being fat get tiring. Like trying to tie your shoe up, out of breath, trying to tie it. Like, bro, when you get out of breath trying to tie your shoe up, it's time to make a change. Mm. I had to listen to Michael Jackson "Man in the Mirror."
Yeah, I was just listening to him the other day.
Yeah, but so okay, what's your favorite genres of movies?
I was just putting that in the thing right now.
Oh.
I just finished. That's
And see,
perfect.
but see, this is what I'm saying. Like when I told you about the clicks and stuff, Greg, big Greg. That's why I said you gotta, like, you and the people need to align, and more like me and Greg, we talk all the matter of fact, I gotta get your number too. But like me and
Hell
Greg,
yeah.
we talk out, like we talk outside of here and about reptile. Like me and Greg actually have like serious talks about like life, politics, like just everyday events that's going on in the world. Like a lot of shit that people get sensitive about. Like the
Right.
Carmelo Anthony case. I'm not gonna say too much, but like that. Like I know like I would lose like a whole bunch of people if they hear what I feel. But like
Yeah,
but
I,
like
I agree with you, Ron.
the thing that I hate about today's climate is the fact that we're no longer in a society where we can all agree to disagree and not be an issue.
And that's what's sad. Like you said, you can't agree to even disagree. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy?
Like as long as I say something, people be
Hope
like,
you're
"Oh,
feeling
like
better,
oh,
man.
you know how many times I've been called a Uncle Tom, a coon, like." And I tell people, like, people get mad when I say, like, bro, if you really think about it, like, if you think about it in today's comment, I'm not even gonna say that because this your podcast, so I'm gonna leave
Oh,
that
I
to the
don't
people.
bother. Oh, I don't bother me, man. You can say
Oh,
whatever.
okay. No, I tell people, like, bro, and me and Greg talk, the thing that kills me is like in today's climate, like black people are some of the most racist people out. It's like because if I say something and it doesn't align with what you say, now I'm a coon, I'm a Uncle Tom, I'm a house nigga. Like what? Because I use my actual eyes and I actually know the law, you feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. No. I'm. In fact, I got some stuff I'm going to send you too. Hell yeah, Greg, jump on, brother.
Hell yeah,
Um.
Greggy.
I Yeah, I got some stuff I want to send you, man. That you're gonna like. Like, I got some pretty cool shit.
Like
Because
one thing that
I've seen a lot of that, and I agree with what you're saying. Because I've seen that people that get hounded, and I think that I don't care. And I'm speaking like on everybody. I don't care what race you are or whatever. If your own people are hating on you, like that's pretty sad and pathetic. If you can't sit there and speak something, that's sad, man. I know.
one thing I actually lost, like when I say like real life people, like I'm not talking about on the internet, on Instagram, I'm talking about people that I used to talk to multiple times a week. Like I lost them because of my stance on the whole Charlie Kirk thing. My stance has always been nobody should be killed for what they say.
Absolutely.
Whether I agree or disagree, it's 1,000 motherfuckers that I disagree with. Do that mean that I have the right to go and shoot them in the fucking neck in front of their kids?
Right.
No. And if you think that that's okay, you're part of the problem.
Yep. I
Everybody
agree.
want free speech until the free speech doesn't align with their speech.
Mhm. And I agree. I don't care what I may not agree with it. I may hate what the person says and know that they are completely wrong. But even if somebody came up to me and trust me, there's people that I wanted to, smack the crap out of. I would never sit there and think that it's okay to do something else to them to end their life or anything like that would be very unnecessary. That's not, like you said, all lives matter. That you shouldn't be doing that to anybody, even if it's something stupid and it's wrong. That doesn't mean it's okay. If somebody was sit there to say that they were going to hurt somebody, I still wouldn't be like, oh, well, let's hurt that person, because of what they want to do to this person. That's not right.
Yeah. Oh, and to answer that question that we did put in the chat before we get off in the tangent, mine's are horror, action, and comedy.
Yeah, I would have to say the same. Horror, comedy, and probably action would be my favorites.
Favorite favorite comedy movie. My favorite comedy movie of all time. Super bad. I don't care what nobody says. Fight me if you want to.
Hey, that was a dope ass movie.
She wants my dick in or around her mouth.
Like man, like Super Bad, Friday, what like Pineapple Express. Those were
Oh, Pineapple
some of the
Express is
best.
my shit. Yeah. Am I? You know what? I might have to watch Pineapple Express tonight because that is like a cult classic. And that's why my and people have asked me. A lot of people ask me, well, what is the whole not a cult thing about? Greg,
What's
What
up,
up,
buddy? How
brother?
you doing?
What's
what's up?
happening?
Wait, listen. A lot of people ask me, they're like, well, Rock, what does a not a cult thing mean? Me and Greg, we done had this discussion. Me and you talked about it. The not a cult thing is I want everybody to be free thinkers. Don't feel that you have to think or move the way that people tell you to move. Like I said, just like if we want to talk about like even if you want to talk about race, like I said, the whole Charlie Kirk thing. Just because I'm black doesn't mean that I think that the man deserved to die because he said something that hurt my feelings. Hell, my mama said shit that hurt my feelings when I was a kid.
Right,
So what the hell that mean? I think that like no, bro, that's not the way that you handle your shit. The way that you handle situations when you feel that somebody is spreading or spewing negativity towards you, the way that you do it is in a controlled discussion. And if you're not mature enough to have a controlled discussion with somebody that you see opposite of, you're part of the problem.
absolutely.
Because we like you never will get anywhere in life when you think violence is the only outcome.
Mhm.
Because the people that feel or think like him, you use violence to try to prove your point. You're proving their fucking point. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
Big
Like
facts.
I can't sit up there and be like, and like I said, like, with the whole George Floyd thing, I think that was fucked up. That was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But he lost his life. But the same way that you felt bad for him, you cannot then congratulate when somebody else gets killed.
right,
That's called the contradiction.
absolutely.
Whether I like you or not, like, bro, I don't wish death on nobody besides like child molesters and predators. Like,
Right.
and I don't even wish death on them. But if I was to wish death on anybody, that would be. But like, I
Yeah,
don't wish death because I don't feel like I don't feel like I have the authority to take somebody's life, if that makes sense.
absolutely. No, it's true. I agree with you. Um, like you said, the only one that you definitely wish that upon would be somebody that was a chomo or something like that, right? Or you know hurt women or even men or whatever, or unalived people. Like that, murderers and shit are the ones that deserve that. Anybody else? No, man.
Like, bro, like literally people were cheering on a person's death because he said something that hurt your feelings. Well, you must have not grew up in the 1980s or the 70s. Because, hey, Greg, did your mother ever tell you something that hurt your feelings before?
No, my mother was an angel. She never told me anything that hurt my feelings.
she was the
Greg,
biblical
Greg knew
my,
better. He
my
knew not
mother
to yell
never said anything that hurt me at all.
Never hurt my feelings. Never made me cry.
back.
But Greg, you see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you think it's okay for somebody's life to be taken away in front of their, like, you got to think about it, in front of their wife and their children because of what they said, not what they did, not what they were, hell, not even what they were planning to do, but what they said. That's like if somebody hopped on here right now, like, hey, Rock, you a bitch. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, Rock. I got the mute button for him.
You ain't even got to know.
I
You want
tell
to know why?
Rocky's a bitch all the time. He don't listen to me though.
Well, thank you. Like me and Greg, like no, people don't understand. Like me and Greg, we would sit on the phone for 2-3 hours and talk.
Hell yeah.
We done went through snakes, politics. So like I just tell people like, bro, the biggest thing I can say, like, just fuck with who fuck with you. If they
Yep.
don't fuck with you, that don't mean you gotta wish ill on them. Just don't fuck with them.
Absolutely. I agree 100%, man. And what makes it like you want to try to be the best person you can, because I feel like when we're out there and we do right, when you open the door for people and different things, I think that can rub off on some people and see that and kind of keep generations going. I've had little kids, man. Just the other day, I've had a boy and a girl, but just the other day was a little girl that held the door open for us. And I was like, holy shit, like, who's your parents? Like, I want to shake their hand right now, man. Like, give them a hug. Like, dude,
Kids still have manners.
yeah, like, what the hell? Like, this is awesome, man. So I feel like it sucks because I feel like a lot of times we're wasting our time. Because how many times have you guys sit there and held a door open for somebody and they walk right out and don't say a fucking thing? Not thank you, go fuck yourself, anything. It's like, I mean, a simple thank you would have been nice. You know what I mean? It wasn't really hard to sit here and, like,
Yeah, like, but like this is what I tell people too. This is the biggest thing. When you do something, you have to do it because you want to do it, not
mhm,
because of what you're going to get back from what you're doing.
right.
Like when I do certain things, I'm not doing it to get a congratulations. Like
Mhm,
if somebody's going through something, and let's say for example, like, well, I'll use that for example. Had a worker, he like, he can't come to work. He not feeling good, lightheaded. He just messed up. He didn't have nothing to get to eat.
mhm,
Me and the operation manager, hey bro, I got 15-20 bucks. I got 15-20 bucks. Send it to him. Hey man, go get you some bread, some lunch meat, some oodles and noodles. Get you something so you can get yourself right.
mhm.
Like I don't need like when I pull up on the scene, like, hey yo, he said like, nah, like bro, I did that because I've been there before. And I wish that I
Right.
had somebody that would have
See,
did it for me.
that's messed up. The other day I was talking about how hungry I was, and Rock was talking about oodles and noodles, and he didn't offer to buy me none. You hear what I'm saying?
Well, listen, Greg. At that time when you said it, I had already took the $15 off. Okay, I'm sorry that you got you came in on the back end.
Uh,
And Greg, the person I'm talking about, they weigh like 125 pounds. Okay, me and you, we can skip a few meals and we'll be okay. Ain't nothing's gonna
Hey,
happen
hey,
to
hey,
us.
hey! I resemble that remark.
You resemble that remark.
I resemble that remark.
But no, like I just tell people, like when I do shit, like bro, I've never like when I do shit. Like I had a situation when I saw a dude hitting on a woman, like whatever out in public. Like I stepped in, like I told him, like bro, you can do whatever you want to do at your house, but you're not gonna do that shit in front of me. And it's
right.
not because I wanted all the women to come over and like, oh my god, you such a. No, I just did it because like I was raised with certain morals and principles.
Right.
Like and like I said, like even with the Charlie Kirk thing, one thing my mom always told me, like, just because somebody you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean that you give them the same energy that you feel that they're giving you. You have to
Mhm,
be you have to be the smarter person and the bigger person and be above them. Because once you step down to somebody's level, then you're no better than they are.
right.
Yeah, but sometimes I just want to embrace my inner child and just say fuck that shit.
Hey Greg, I was about to say that. Like sometimes
Hey,
I ain't no better than the motherfuckers.
Hey, sometimes you have to, man. There's people out there, right, that they play that game, man. Like, so you have
that's
to
right.
play that game back. Like,
Yeah, like
okay,
Hey,
I'll give you an example right here. So my sister, she's married now, but her boyfriend at the time, they had a kid together. He's a nice guy, but they just weren't meant to be. And he sat there and he took off out of the house right when my sister was about to have the baby. And she's like, well, if you take off, don't come back. You're like, or you're not welcome at the hospital. She warned him. He took off. And so a few days later, she goes into labor and she won't allow him to come see the baby, right? So his brother calls me up and he's like, hey, he's all, did you know your sister is having a baby? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, well, she won't allow my brother in. She's got it all on lockdown, which, yeah, it's not on lockdown. They're just not allowing his dipshit ass in there. Well, he ends up telling me, he goes, your sister's a fucking bitch, and hangs up the phone. And he's also, another time he sent me a message. He's like, you're on probation, right? With a smiley face. I was like, oh, you're one of those guys. So you got to play the sneaky game back with this little shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to go over there, I'm just going to send somebody or something, or make sure that I'm well covered up, you know, like,
Yeah.
so sometimes you have to play the little sneaky game with these
Listen,
little
sometimes I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, Greg, y'all ever watch the Boondocks?
Oh yeah.
Listen, now I can admit I've had a moment where I've had a nigga moment. Okay, we're all the real true blue me came out. Cause like, bro, I remember this is a perfect example. So I was in a motorcycle club, still my boys, so we out and like this youngin like that I seen her grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time she was 21. When I met her, she was 15. But you gotta understand, like I'd have been in her life since she was a kid. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
Mhm.
So we sitting up there, we chilling. So her and this dude get into a little argument. And all I heard was, shut your fat ass up, bitch.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, she a bitch now. I like, all right, bro,
Mm-mm.
step outside. And we had a real nigga moment.
Mm-mm.
So bad that I had to goddamn hop in the car and speed off before the police got there.
Hell yeah. Hey, you got you, man. You can't stick around, right?
Like I understand. Like sometimes people, like I try not to let people get me out of my character. But sometimes you catch me on the perfect day. You know what day that is? And I know I'm using this for don't judge me, guys, but it was the day that I wish a nigga would. And like when you catch me on that day, I wish you would say something that I don't like.
Right.
Cause like you said, I'm gonna slap the piss out of you.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about like whatever comes behind that. I mean, that's how I wound up catching the felony.
Mm.
He caught me on the right day. He caught me on the right day at the wrong time.
Right.
Because one thing
And
I don't play about my kid.
yep.
You can say whatever you want to about me, but as soon as you bring my baby up, it's over.
Hmm. I don't.
Well, sometimes
I
you
don't
just gotta
blame you.
let people learn that lesson. Sometimes, if you're gonna come up and you're gonna pull that dog by the tail,
He gonna
then
bite your ass.
don't get upset when the dog turns around and nails that ass.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly. And
and
that's the sad thing, is that some situations, man, like you're still going to get in trouble for what you did, and
yeah.
the laws are just shitty, man. You know, I
Well,
mean,
yeah, like you said, well, the shitty thing of it is that you can come and pull that dog's tail on 100 different days, and that dog will take it on 99 of them. He turns and takes a chunk out of your ass on that one day. That the other 99 never get brought up. The
yep,
only thing gets focused on is the one day that dog turns
yep,
and has had enough, right? So,
absolutely.
Hey, Greg, that's crazy because I just had this conversation with a female acquaintance. So the other day she was like, "Can I come over?" I'm like I had I had a shitty attitude. I'm like, no, because I know how I am when my attitude shitty. You know what I'm saying? So she like, oh, whatever. Then she ain't come for like that. Then she come. I ain't called because you told me I couldn't come over. I done said you could come over 100 times before, but the only thing that you remember is the one day that I said no.
see now you're trying to make sense out of women, and that, my friend, that is an entirely different category, and you have to remove the spectrum of all reality from that.
Women are. Like I love women, like don't get me wrong, but they are the most unstable creatures I have ever met in my life.
It it's definitely hard to find the right
Look
one,
at
man.
hey, look at Vince. Vince looking around the house. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's really hard.
Can
Hey, y'all ever? Hey, Greg, you ever watch?
can you
Y'all,
guys
hey,
hear
Greg.
me? You guys can hear me, right?
And then we just gonna see a random ass shoe. All right, run that
Watch out for that
sponsorship
flying
video.
chocolate, baby.
Hey, but hey, y'all ever watch that show Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
All right, so the Greg, look, they got this one little skit. It's called the bitch skit. So the thing is, like, so Key and Peele, they were married to these two women, right? And they was telling a story. He was like, "Hey, Key, you know, when I saw her, I said, I said, like, I'm gonna send you the skit, Greg, like that." And then like they had one part where they was in like they had went outer space. And he was like this. He got out the little he got out the little capsule. He said, and you know what I said? He said, "What you say?" And then he disappeared. Then next thing you know, he knocking on the window. And then he like floated away. Like, bro, that's like the funniest skit ever. Cause that's how you be feeling like most of the time. I like your little backdrop, Greg. It's real
You like that?
fancy.
Yeah. That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
What's his name?
Reach up pet his head.
Got the little swamps behind you. You know, a
Yeah.
little seagull that he would eat. Seagulls are menaces, okay? I still don't forget that seagull that stole that goddamn hot dog out of my hand when I was a kid.
Seagulls are what you get when you give rats wings. Think about it.
Yeah, they are. They're
You give a rat a pair
assholes.
of wings, you got yourself a seagull.
Yeah, they are like little assholes.
Yup.
Like, you know, when you at the beach and you barbecue and then you just think,
Yep.
gotta cover everything up because them bitches will attack.
Hmm.
Okay? They're demonic little spawns of Satan. What you been up to, Greg?
I ain't been doing nothing, man. Trying to get my boy ready for he starts police academy Monday,
Oh,
and
okay, nice.
been teaching him how to polish his boots and get his uniform and everything squared
You
away.
know, you know what you need to do?
What's that?
What academy you going to? The Army, Navy?
He's going police academy.
Oh,
He'll be
police.
over your way. He's going to be in Newport News every week for the next 22 weeks. So
Hey, tell him if he needs a place to crash, you know, I got him.
he's good, man. State set him up in a
But
hotel,
oh,
nice
okay.
hotel.
If he
He's
needs somebody
straight.
to teach him how, no, if he needs somebody to teach him how to really shine some boots.
He's been getting it down.
Nah,
He's
nah, nah. Listen, Greg. My goddamn toe was so motherfucking polished, you could see through that motherfucker like it was a mirror.
mine too.
Like
Mine too.
like
Toe and a heel.
hey, you know what's so funny, Greg? When you
Mm,
get the new recruits that come out of boot camp and shit.
hmm.
See, when they see you on your rack sitting up there with the little kiwi wax and a lighter, they like, what the hell you doing? Why you got a lighter? Listen, youngin, I've been
Well,
doing this shit for about 3 years.
I never had much luck using the lighter trick. I always just
You gotta
did the
learn.
spit polish thing, man.
You gotta learn how to do it. Like, cause like that's what I did. Like, cause I was like you at first, like, man, I don't get this lighter shit. Like, you know, but once I learned the lighter trick, once I got the right thing, I'm talking about like them bitches was glass. Like
Hmm.
I had one of so when I was in the Navy, we had an inspection with the commanding officer of our ship, a captain.
Hmm.
He looked at my shoes. He said, "These is the best shoes I've seen on this ship." When I say them motherfucker, like when I say a mirror,
I feel like So the state got him these shoes, these boots, and they're already like half polished. They were already had like a high gloss on them to begin with. I was like, shit, man, they'll be easy because
Mm,
I had to bring out some dull ass boots and
these
bring them
kids,
up
see,
to a
that's
polish.
what's wrong. That's what's wrong with these kids nowadays. They don't never get to go through what we went
How many coats of polish did you get on yours before you got them so you could finally see your reflection in them?
through. Maybe about 4,
4 coats. You don't
huh?
do it like I do. You don't do it like I do then.
But you gotta understand, like I used to do like light dance. Like the way I used to do it, I always had a T-shirt. Like when I bought my T-shirts, I would rip their arm off,
Hmm.
and I would just get it, like spin it in there. Scoot, scoot. Then I do the first polish. Then the second layer, that's when I start applying the heat. And by the time I get to that fourth layer, nah,
See, I don't. I
nah,
always just put it on real thin and let it dry,
nah, look great.
and then
Nah, now if I ran into something, it looked like a broken mirror. Okay.
they crack, didn't it?
You ever
What's
had
up,
them boot?
Duval?
You ever had the boot? Like I had two pair of boots: the boots that I wore to the inspection, and the boots I
Uh-huh.
wore for the inspection.
Duval
It's
said
like,
some people use mop and glow.
oh
All
God.
you need, all you need is some kiwi wax, the
As I
old
told him, it's
school
like you
kiwi.
get somebody in the academy who's being an asshole, and talking trash and shit. Step on his toe one time. That's all you got to do. Scuff that boot.
Man,
That's all you got to do because you know he's got to spend 4 hours buffing that shit out.
and it's so crazy, like bro, like the discipline, like, cause I joined the Navy ROTC, like when I was in high school, my ninth and 10th grade year, I was in Navy ROTC,
Oh shit.
and it was like I had did wrestling, football, track and field, but when I joined the military or the ROTC, like that was a different type of discipline.
Hmm.
Like, like when you went to boot camp, bro, it was a certain way your bed was supposed to be made. It was a certain way your clothes was supposed to be folded. It was a certain compartment that each outfit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Right.
And that's what I think.
it's different because when you're doing it that way, like
Hey, James.
football team, or something else that you're doing, there's always that option. You always have that option where you can just walk away.
Art
But
of the Python.
when you're in the military, you don't have that option. Your ass is grass. You're there. You signed that away.
And like the first time that I really learned, like, and like I said, I did football, did track and field, wrestling, but the first time I really learned teamwork was in the military.
Hmm.
Because it
Yeah.
was a situation like when I was in boot camp. I'm still like, I still got the young kid in me thinking that I run the world. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It was a situation where motherfucker they made the whole division drop down. Y'all gonna do push-ups to this motherfucker think he till he think he part of the team. The first 20 push-ups, like, man, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Next 20, man, whatever. These niggas weak. Next 20, 20 more, you at 80, like, shit, these bitches really not gonna stop until I goddamn concede. When they get to 100, when they get to 100, you just drop down like, all right. Because everybody, like, they doing the push-ups, but everybody eyes is on you. The, the
Hmm.
RDC's eyes on you. People doing the push-ups, eyes on you. Like, bro, you, like, because in my division, I had an all-male division. We had 75 people in our division.
Dennis.
Like, bro, it ain't nothing like having 80 motherfuckers looking at you.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
reason that they going through this shit is because you are trying to act like you got a point to prove.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And I was just like, I broke down, like that was one of the only times I really cried in the military about like some military shit. I'm like, damn, like, cause I really felt bad, like, because you got some people that's in good physical shape, you got some people that might not be in the best physical shape, and they all getting some bullshit because I'm being stubborn.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man, they put my ass down there, man. They ain't let me get up till I hit 150 push-ups. My arms felt like spaghetti.
Oh, I bet, man.
I'm sitting up there like a baby deer that was just born.
But to this day, you remembered that lesson.
Yeah.
They break you down just to build you back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time they do. Some of the
I think someone break you down because they got pleasure out of it.
well,
Oh,
I was gonna
there's
say that. Some of the
there's definitely, yeah,
instructors
absolutely.
I had were they didn't have any build up in their game. They were just narcissists and
And it was funny because, hey, Greg, when I went to the boot camp, we had the first ever black female officer. It was the commanding officer, right?
hmm
And she said, like I remember, like I had, matter of fact, we had the first commanding officer and first command master chief that was black. And like, bro, to this day, it's so funny, like, cause I can't forget her name. Command Master Chief Bell, though. If you go on YouTube, you can Google her. Like, she has a Wikipedia page. Like, she's really decorated.
hmm
So the Command Master Chief going around doing inspections on like your barracks and stuff. So I'm sitting up there, we standing all in front of our rack, and all I hear is Rodney Alexander Rouse. And first thing I had was a flashback of your mom, because when your mama call you by your whole government name.
The full name, you're screwed, man.
I'm looking like, uh-oh. And everybody, and that was the second time. Everybody else just said, I'm like, damn. Cause I had did my rack, like my rack was good, everything was good. But I had a little piece of mail sticking out of the compartment that we was supposed to put our mail in that she could grab and pull it out. And when she called my name, she was like front and center, so I come. She was like, so you think you don't gotta follow the rules like everybody else, huh? You think you special? And she made everybody drop down into the push-up position. She's like, well, since you so special, we
whole
gonna make
platoon
them do
gets smoked.
push-ups until she said, we gonna make them do push-ups until I feel like you're not special. And that was the first time, like you said, like certain things like that changed life, because that was the first time that I stepped up and I said, you know what? I said they had nothing to do with it. That was my fault. You checked everybody rack, it was mine. So I'll get down until you tell me to get up. And 100 push-ups later, she finally let me get up. After my arms was once feeling like spaghetti again. But like,
Jeez.
but it
How
taught
long
me
were
one
you
thing,
in
I
boot
think.
camp for, Greg?
I didn't go to boot camp. I was in police academy. I was a police officer.
No, I
He
know,
was
but I mean,
fun.
But ours,
don't they stick you in for, or what is it called? Because like I have a buddy that I used to work with at Lowe's. He became a CO, and it's kind of like a boot camp, but not, I guess. Like he's got to go through and do like so he has to do a course where he goes through and runs and all this shit, and then he's got
yeah.
like dumbbells in his hands,
Police
and
ain't got shit on us.
he
What
said
was you saying?
he said he failed the first time when he was running. He got right to the end of the finish line, and dude, he just fucking collapsed and hit the ground with the weights in his hands.
Hey, Vance, police ain't
Yeah.
got shit on the military. But go ahead, Greg.
You know what?
Tell your
You know
little
what?
peasant stories.
I'm gonna say this: the difference that I have seen between the boot camp and the police academy is that in the police academy, most police academies, the recruits get to go home at night or get to leave the academy, whereas
They get to
some academies
leave.
they have to stay there the entire time, and that's no different, other than the length of time you got to be there.
Because how long is
And
the police academy?
well, I was gonna say military is what, 8 weeks of basic.
8 weeks? Where you get that
12.
from? Maybe
It's like
that's some new
12.
peasant shit. But no, when I was in there, it was
That's
12 weeks.
that's because you were in the Navy. You were trying to learn how to polish people's belt buckles and shit.
Man, no, that's because we did real shit. You feel, man? But
Um,
no, it's around the same time. Yeah.
my police academy was 22 weeks in 98.
Holy
Well, they
shit.
got to.
And I had a friend of mine who was going through the same one that my son's getting ready to go through at that time. And at that time, that academy was 16 weeks. But now my son's academy is going to be 22 weeks. So 6 months.
Dance.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dance for them. They got to go. They not really built like us. But what were you saying, Greg? We're listening to you.
What I said was, man, I got this itchy on my forehead right here. Hold on.
I'm my nose hit. But no, like I was like I tell people like, and I'm not even gonna say 12 weeks because it depends. Because you gotta think, like once you get out of boot camp, you go straight to A school, and A school is like a diet version of boot camp.
Right.
Like the only difference is like when you first get to A school, you're not gonna see no difference. It's not until at least 4 weeks after where you could. So they have these things called liberty phases, right? That's like when you're able to go out. So you got Liberty Phase 1, Liberty Phase 2, Liberty Phase 3. Liberty Phase 1, you only could go out on the weekends. You're required, you must wear your uniform when you're out. You have to be in by 8 o'clock at night.
Damn.
Liberty Phase 2, you don't have to wear a uniform, you can wear civilian clothes. You got to be in by 12 o'clock, unless you have a special chit. A chit is pretty much a permission slip for the people that don't know. And
Okay.
Liberty Phase 3, you can wear regular clothes. You can come back in whenever you want to. You just got to be on time for class and blah blah blah. So like when you get out of boot camp, when you first go to A school, your first week you're not going nowhere. Period. Point blank. So it's like an extension of boot camp. So that 12 weeks just turned into 13 weeks. And then before you can even apply to get the next Liberty phase, you got to go through 3.5 weeks of pretty much the same shit that you just experienced for the last 3 months of your life. So by the time you get done, because I got Liberty Phase 3, because my A school is actually across the street from boot camp. I got Liberty Phase 3 about 6 months after being there. So as far as wearing my uniform or having a certain curfews and shit, like bro, I was at that bitch for like 8 months
Damn.
before I really got a taste of freedom. Like,
Mhm.
At least before you got your duty post, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Because I was at A school for 8 months. Well, okay, I was at eight. No, I was at A school for actually a year because I dropped out of my initial A school. But
Damn.
so between boot camp and A school, it was a year.
Hmm.
So my first year of the military was between boot camp and A school. Like I said, my A school, like, but I ranked up like throughout A school because when I first came in, I was a peon. I was a peasant. By the time I was done, I was driving the Admiral to the airport. Like that was my only job. Like that's literally like before they found my post, that was literally my only job for like 4 months. Like when an admiral or a captain come in, I go to the Chicago O'Hare Airport. They gave me a military car. I drive an hour and a half to the Chicago O'Hare Airport, pick them up, take them back to the base. That was it. So like yeah, like the last 4 months, like my last 4 months of between A school and boot camp, boy. I mean A school, I had it made. I mean, because you think like an admiral or a captain only to come in like you might have one every 2 weeks.
Damn.
Hmm.
So like for 2 weeks, I was pretty much on vacation. I could go where the fuck I wanted to. I could stay in Chicago or surrounding areas as long as I wanted to. Like I remember, like they had told me they're like, all right. So it was a Monday. They're like, hey, your next pickup not gonna come in until Sunday. You know what I did? I went back to Detroit. I said, man, fuck this shit, bitch. If y'all need me, call me.
Oh, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go visit for a while.
I mean, shit. What I'm gonna do? Sit in my barracks all day?
I
You
don't
gotta
blame
think.
you, man. I would have been taken off too. Shit, let me get out of here, man. Like it kind of sucks, man. I'm a little bitter in a sense when I went to go sign up for the Navy after 9/11 happened back in 2001. I went to go down to the
Damn,
Navy and
you old.
a recruiter and talked with him and everything, but he wanted me to take and do it. There was a tattoo I got. So right here, there's a
Gang
mermaid.
related.
I know. And so she used to have brown areolas and nipples. They're not there no more because of the sun, but he wanted me to put a bra over her. And I was like, no, like, dude, I'm putting myself on the front line and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, if it was something crazy off the wall, you know what I mean? Like, I would understand that, like,
It's
very
just
vulgar or something, but I was like, nah. And then so I just went about my life. I was 20 years old at the time, right? Went about doing whatever, drinking, partying, have a great time. And then my dad told me that the Navy recruiter had came back to the house. He was looking for me, and I never got back in touch with him and stuff. And I kind of like, in some sense, like I kind of wish that I would have, you know what I mean? Went ahead and went, because I don't know if he was going to say, hey, you know what, just forget about it, man. Just
yeah.
come on
I
through
was
or
gonna say
whatnot.
he probably came back to the house because he got you what's that shit called, a waiver. Because they do that. They'll like go talk to their commanding officer, like, hey, blah blah blah. Then they go through some processes. Then they get you a waiver that'll let you join because you know.
Nice. And that's what I was kind of thinking too, that he was coming back out like to, like you said, he was just like, oh, you know what, just forget about it. Come on through, you know, don't worry about covering it or whatnot. But
Some days I ain't gonna lie, like some days, man, I sit back and I'm like, man, my dumb ass, I should have stayed in the military.
hey, did you get that that little cool keychain, the lanyard from them too, the blue and yellow Navy one?
You can buy that motherfucker at the Nets, the Navy Exchange. But like the reason I think about it, like if you think about it, like I joined the military in 2007. I'll be on year 19 right now.
Be ready to retire, man, have full benefits and shit.
I
Fucking
I retire and have full benefits at the age
mhm.
of 39.
God damn, you're making me feel old.
Like if you think about like I'll be like I'm like I really have fun. Like, bro, I've got to, I feel like I got to see places that I probably would have never seen. Like I've been to Dubai 3 times.
That's badass, man.
I've been to
Stuff that you never
Bahrain.
would have probably done on your own, right? Like,
Yeah, I've been to Dubai 3 times. I've been to Bahrain 3 times. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Marseille, France. I've been to Portugal. I've been to what am I having a brain fart?
didn't you go
Because
to
your ass is
Germany?
old.
No, I never went to Germany.
Did
But
you ever
yeah,
go to like towards South Korea or anything?
you know what's fucked up? No, watch this. So when I got out, like I got out June 17th, 2011. My ship that I was on went on deployment June 30th. They second port was South Korea. Like, and people like, if people ask you that one question, if it's one thing that you regret, I don't regret it, but if it was one thing that I could maybe do different, it would have been staying in. Because I mean, I was smooth. You gotta think about it. Like when I went on my first deployment, when I came back, I'm 19 years old, right? I got a 3 bedroom townhouse. I got 2 cars, one fully paid for, one like $2,000 away from being paid off. And we talking about brand new cars. They ain't even got 20,000 miles on them each.
Right.
Like, bro, I'm bringing in like this is 2008. I'm bringing in like $2,200 every 2 weeks at 19.
That's nice money, man. And you got to realize too, that was a shit. Like that's a good amount now, but that was a shit ton back then, right? Like,
You know how much my rent was?
did so at
Okay,
your,
listen. Let me tell you this
I'm just gonna say like 800. No, I'll say
before you
12.
say wait before you start the rent. Let me tell you
All right.
this. I didn't want to be in the hood. I moved to the whitest part of town that I could find. I'm talking about where they had putt cuts at the Dairy Queen and everything. I went full suburban on them, like khaki shorts, little floral print shirts. Like I went fully Caucasian.
he went polo shirts and everything, huh? he, he even
Right?
had some
No, right.
He went to live
he had
on the
some
peak
golf
of
clubs in his
Buckus Mountain.
Hey Greg, no, I was about to say like right behind, like that's funny, man, because right behind my house was a country club.
hell
Like
yeah.
I went goddamn. No, so my rent back then when I first moved in there, it was only 1,000.
Not bad.
Like, bro, I was literally able to pay rent, utilities, car notes, and everything with one check, and still had a whole other check just to do
Yep.
whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
It was, I mean, because you think about it, like how many 18-year-olds living in a 3 bedroom, 1,400 square foot townhouse, got 2 cars, insurance is on point, like everything. Like it's not too many people that just graduated from high school a year ago that's doing it.
Exactly. But
And
that
like
is
I said,
true.
I got to see parts of the world that like, oh, I've been to Africa. Like, but I got to see parts of the world that I never thought I would see. Like the best, like one of the funnest parts, and we didn't even get off the ship, but do y'all know what the Suez Canal is?
The Swiss?
The Suez.
Suez.
Oh, the
Mhm.
Swiss. No.
So the Suez Canal is like a little man-made canal that they made. I forgot what's on the other side. I'm about to Google it. Give me 1 second. Because it's been years since I've been to the Suez. But on one side, I know it's Egypt.
Hell yeah. That would be sick, dude. Fucking and like just to visit Africa, like would have been hella cool back then. But it'd even be more cooler now, right? Being into the ball pythons, like, man, I'm gonna go find me a couple of dinkers out there.
All right, so the Suez Canal. What's on? So Egypt is on one side. What's on the other side? Okay, it borders between Africa and Asia.
Nice.
Like, can you think about and you got to think about the Suez Canal. Like, I was on an aircraft carrier, right? You got to think the Suez Canal is about how. If you talking about wide, let's see, Asia. Like, it's 120 miles long, but it's only like maybe like 600 feet wide. So you
Damn.
think about just put that in perspective for 12 hours. Well, yeah, it took us about 12 hours to get through the Suez. About 12 hours, you could at any point you could go out on the flight deck or the smoke deck, and you could look on one side and it's Asia and one side is Africa.
That'd be pretty
Like
neat, man.
like most people you think about it I would say 95% of people in their lifetime wouldn't see that.
Right.
It was like, man, see, I'm about to show you. Look, I'm about to show you how it look. Like, let's see.
That'd be pretty cool
Like,
being
bro,
out there on a big ass
like here
ship.
you go right. Wait, wait. God damn it! I don't want no Alibaba. It's going to piss me off.
It sounds like me earlier.
See, like, matter of fact, here go a perfect picture. Let's see if it'll load up. See, here you go.
Oh shoot.
Like you see how close it is.
Yep.
One side is Africa, one side is Asia.
That's pretty cool.
Like when you driving through, like you look on one side, you see all Arabic. Then you look on the other side, you see like Oriental. Like you like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep. Oh shit. I'm getting on
Like it
one.
was it was really one of the funnest experiences that I think I've like. Even though I've been port in different places, I think that was like one of the funnest experiences that I had.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's pretty fucking cool. Being out on that big ass ship, and then just having all that water cruising around. Then you got one
Yeah,
country on this side.
because you gotta think like a kid coming from Detroit, from the west side of Detroit, and you seeing like this shit that you've seen on National Geographic or Animal Planet. Like,
Right.
bro, it's really life changing. It's like so like I do like I respect all service members. Like I know what they gotta go through. Like I said, like I was talking to my operations manager, like when you're on the ship and you go through certain river city conditions, like you can't get in contact with your family at all. I mean, the phones are off, you can't send no emails or nothing.
Right.
I told him for 15 days we was in River City condition. Like, bro, we couldn't call nobody, couldn't email, couldn't nothing. So for 15 days, think about it, 2 weeks, you don't know what's going on with nobody.
Mhm.
So like I really respect the military members because like I tell a lot of people like until you really have to deal with it, you would never understand it.
Oh yeah, that's tough, man. To sit there to take off and have to be gone for months at a time. You know what I mean? Not being able to see family or any of your stuff that you got at your house, and not knowing if you're going to make it back. Like that's pretty
Like
tough.
yeah, like and like a heartbreak thing, like when we went into the River City condition where we couldn't like email or call or nothing, right? Like, bro, when they set the River City condition, I was in the middle of emailing the mother of my child. And at the time, my daughter only 6 months. And right when you in the middle of typing your email, you just hear set River City condition one. Like, bro, like my heart sunk down to my stomach because I'm like, because you gotta think about what you thinking and what they're thinking.
Mhm.
Because if your wife texts you, that's like Greg, right? Like if your lady texts you or email you and she expecting an email back, right? And she hears nothing for 2 weeks. What do you think she's thinking?
Hmm.
You in the military, you in the Middle East. She ain't heard from you in 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And the other aspect, what are you thinking? Damn, my woman, my woman and kids back in North America. I ain't heard from them or know what's going on in 2 weeks. That shit hit different when you were really out there on them seas and that shit happened.
Oh, for sure, man.
Cause like when we got set in the last River City one that I remember, it was because unfortunately one of our planes crashed,
Mhm.
and the captain of the plane, unfortunately, he lost his life.
Damn.
And we were 2 weeks away from being back, coming home from an 8 month deployment, and his wife was 7 months. I mean, no, she was pregnant when he left, and she had just given birth like a month before we got back. Like when they come over to one MC and they say that, and like you hear like bro was on the way to see his brand new baby.
Yeah.
Like and it made me look at life different. Like that's why I said the whole Charlie Kirk thing. That's why I hit different because like in a situation like that, you got to think like we were on our way back home, right? We then came through the Suez Canal again, came through the seas, whatever. We back in the Atlantic. We 2 weeks away from being home. They just doing routine little flight stuff, maintenance, whatever. And he never got to see the baby that he was expecting to see. And his baby, like, and that happened in 2000. That was on my first deployment. So that was we was coming back 2009.
That's
So
tough.
2009, 2019. You got to think his baby, what, like 17, 16, 17. Never got to meet her father.
Yeah.
So
That's
like when you hear stuff like that, like that's why like my heart really goes out to like the people that lose loved ones. Definitely lose the
right.
loved ones over in combat because you know, and it seems like a lot of times that it happens when they were close to coming home. 2, 3 weeks out, for a month out, month and a
It,
half out.
it's always like a month or two, huh? Like it's always right there. They're getting ready to come back a few weeks, like you said, and then boom, that
Like
just
people planning parties and get-togethers, barbecues, and
yep,
so that's why I tell like um on my videos when I do my videos or when I've done my videos. That's why I tell people tell your loved ones and stuff that you love them
yep,
because tomorrow not guaranteed.
exactly. Yeah, it's true, man. Damn, I had a couple in my mind that I was thinking of too. Um, oh, the one was, did you hear about? I'm sure you guys might have that military, that B-52 that just crashed a couple weeks or a week ago.
I ain't
Uh,
heard. I don't watch the news often.
oh, okay,
Right.
it was over here in like California, got like maybe a couple hours from where I'm at, 3 4 hours or something. But they had a B-52. It took off and it had 8 people on board. It was like 4 military personnel, a couple contractors, and a couple something else, like an engineer or something, and whatever. And it took off, and then it kind of like started to turn or something, I think, to come back, and then it just like started kind of just spinning, and
Uh,
like they got the picture, but that whole B-52 is done. Like it's toast. It was just basically fire down there. So all 8 obviously lost their lives, and I was like,
Rest in peace to those people.
yeah, it was unfortunate. Like, man, feel so bad for those people and shit. Like you said, their kids and family and everything that they had, and like there was even like that one the other day. There was the baby that there was a couple um people that had went in and done like a theft, and I guess that one's still iffy whether they were stealing or not. But they had taken off. I don't know the whole story, but they went to take off. Cops got involved at Walmart or wherever it was at, and the cop ended up firing at the car, but it ended up hitting the baby, which was like a year old or something, maybe under 2 years old. And I was like, man, that's unfortunate, for the baby to have to end up losing its life, over something. But like, man, you hate seeing stuff like that.
Yeah. You know what I watched the other day that like sometimes I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I watch stuff just to realize how blessed like us like we are to like be talking or sending comments in the chat or whatever. I watched Brian Barchak farewell video. And then like I don't know, it felt me every time I watch it. Cause I mean I know all of us like at some point we saw Brian Barchak.
Yeah.
And like to hear him say like if I'm making this video, then that means that it didn't turn out good. And to think that that happened like 3 years ago.
Mhm. It's funny you said that, Rock. I was just thinking that today or yesterday. I was like, damn, because I think it was a YouTube video maybe I seen of Lori or something. But I was sitting there thinking about, dude, it's already been almost 3 years since he's passed. Like what, 2.5 years? January will be 3, because it's weird. We lost Brian Barchek, right? Like, and then two
Dingo.
like two days later, then we lose Stan's wife.
Yeah.
And then you fast forward exactly 2 years after that date, and then we end up Bosa, lost his wife and everything. It was like, man, that was just a complete kick, to the reptile industry, losing all these amazing people and stuff, man.
Yeah. So that's what I tell people, man, for real. Like I know I talk a lot of shit and I might not be able I mean, be everybody cup of tea. But man, if you got loved ones and people that you care about, let them know that you care about them. Cause when I lost my mom, what's up, Mission?
How you doing,
When I
John?
lost, when I lost my mom, she wound up passing away from a brain hemorrhage.
Damn.
So like me and my mom, we was kicking it, we was talking, having a glass of wine together, smoking a cigarette on the balcony, and like she was just telling me like she had just got into like selling the Mary Kay products and was doing good at that. Like we were just talking about like dreams and aspiration, like things that we want to do. And bro, the next call that I get, like the next morning, my sister called me talking about she in a coma. And like you like what like bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, bro, I know you playing.
Right.
So like life is fragile. So like that's why I tell people like, man, you just gotta respect people and respect life.
Absolutely, man. I agree. Um, like there's a couple examples that I could give. Like I kind of screwed off in my life a lot, you know, drinking and everything. I've always worked, but I've done a lot of partying and drinking and shit. And I was trying to get my stuff together and get a vehicle and go down and see my cousins, my aunts and uncles, all that good stuff. And my hometown is 40 minutes from me, where was born and raised, from where I live now. And I found out a year ago, 12 months ago, about a year ago now, that my uncle Larry, he passed away. Like probably, I was about 4 years at that time, I guess about 5 years now or so. And I never got that chance to see him or anything, you know, and it sucks because it's like, well, now he's done. And that even kicked harder, you know, that shit, he didn't just die and I can't see him. Like, there's that. But then now he died 4 years ago. Like, you know, I didn't even know that. I mean, that's kind of random to hear, you know. You think, oh, maybe you know, they just passed yesterday or a week ago, you know, maybe a month ago. To sit there and hear 4 years ago is just kind of like, damn. So like you said, you got to take advantage, man, and spend time with your loved ones and everything for sure.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't
Heck yeah, John. Have fun, buddy.
like no matter what, like man, that's why I call my people or text them, hit them up or whatever. Like Greg would tell you, like, man, I call like Greg, like, and I know like Greg be doing Greg, you know, he married, got it, you know, everything. But Greg
Yeah,
would tell you, like, I called Greg multiple times, just make sure who Greg's from, who make sure him and TJ, you know, everything.
heck yeah.
Cause like the one thing I hate, like, you know, after my mom passed, the one thing that I did hate after she passed was me and my mom had a disagreement. So for like 6 months we ain't talked. And we had just started talking again, and we had been like on good terms for like 3 months, and then she passed away. And like, I don't want to let that ever happen again to where my ego gets in the way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
So I
sure.
don't, I don't, I don't want my ego to get in the way, and like me not checking on my people, making sure they good because I feel like I'm right or they wrong, or like, man, none of that shit matter.
Yeah. Now, I was sitting there thinking when you were talking about that, because I mean, it's true. It's hard. I mean, like, I don't know your situation, so I can't speak on that. But and it's hard because it can be, sometimes it could be you or it could be the other person, right? And that's a tough thing because I've dealt with that before, like in life, like what you're saying. You know, I love my mom. My mom's a great woman, but we've had our differences and everything. And there was a little bit of time that I didn't talk to her for a while. You know, it was like, I guess she was just upset with me, and I didn't call her. She didn't call me, and that's just the way it was. And it's kind of hard because even if it may be, it's tough because if it's the other person's fault, you still want to try your best, but then there's only so much you can do, right? At the same time, if they're not willing to, or depending on the situation, again, you know, how bad it could be. I mean, just say, for example, say somebody, their mom was very abusive towards their child, the grandchild, right? And you're like, hey, you know, my mom is very mean to my child and everything. Maybe that could be a very good reason for somebody to not allow them around. But then maybe in certain situations, you still try to work with it a little bit. Maybe I'm not going to allow my kid over at your house by themselves, but maybe I'll try to make
yeah.
that the effort to go over there and see you or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So try to work around it the best you can and things like that. And, you know, like what you're saying, I know there's been situations that I was stubborn too, and like, fuck you, I'm pissed. I'm not talking to you. And, you know,
But
maybe I
Greg,
should have been that better person, you know, and been like, no,
yeah.
man, you
But
know,
Greg know Greg know, like I've said this like in our conversation when we just talk. I mean, I tell most people, I tell my daughter this too. Don't make permanent decisions off of temporary emotions.
yep.
Cause like the situation between you and mom when we ain't talked for that long, that's all it was.
Mhm.
It was a temporary emotion. Yeah, in that moment I felt like you was wrong. You felt that I was wrong. I thought I was right. You felt you was right.
Mhm.
But we need to come together and just like, it's not that
Exactly.
serious.
Yep.
Because the worst thing, like the one thing that I do, I'm not gonna say that I like out the situation, but if I could take one thing positive out the situation, like before she passed, at least that night before, when I seen her, I was able to give her a hug, tell her I love her.
Yep. And that's what I was going to say too. It's weird the situation that happened. Like it sucks that it, in senses that it went kind of that way that didn't get to talk, but it was cool because you guys ended up kind of being able to talk after that and, you know, make that amends and get along and show that love and be back to how you were being family
Yeah.
before that, you know,
Like you can
happened.
see, like I
Like,
can show you,
like
see,
imagine
I
Rock.
got pictures of my mom all over the place, right there, in
Oh
my
yeah.
bedroom. Yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's
I'm
awesome.
just like you said, I'm just happy that we didn't leave off on that note.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say is it's good that it didn't go the other way because right, it could have been different, and then that would have just been a real kick to the nuts. Like, damn. So at least you got to make that more positive, and that's freaking awesome, man.
So if you got anybody out there that you love and y'all might have a little differences about some petty shit, man, put that shit behind you.
Yep,
Like you gonna have to be the bigger person and just get over it.
absolutely.
Cause like the last thing you want to get is that phone call that this person passed away.
Hmm.
Y'all was still holding on to some shit that didn't even matter.
Yep.
Oh, I'm mad because he ate my last bowl of Cheerios. Or because they wore my shoes, or because like, bro, none of that shit matter.
And I think the hardest one too, Rock, is when there's that person that isn't forgiving and willing to make that amends, right? Like you were trying and you wanted to, and then something happened to him, like that would really just be shitty because it leaves you kind of like, man, we're like, did they hate me? Did they not like, you know what I mean? You're just thinking all this stuff, and it. So I think it's good for people to be positive and do that too, because like, say for example, me and somebody's not getting along, right? Maybe I was the dickhead and I didn't sit there and come out and talk to that person and say I ended up passing today. Well, how's that person going to feel tomorrow and the rest of their life? You know what I mean? Sitting there going, man, did that guy really not like me or something? You know, so if there's something that I could do to talk with that person, because I never know how long I'm going to be around, and I'd hate to sit there and have somebody the rest of their life kind of thinking, man, I always liked Vance, but you know, what was his
Yeah.
problem at
I
the end or
mean,
something? You know?
I tell most people like, bro, forgiveness comes for you, not the other person.
Hmm.
I'm forgiving you because I forgive you. If you don't forgive me, that's okay.
Yeah.
If anything was to happen to me or anything was to happen to you, I want you to know that whatever we went through is forgiven.
Yep.
It
Absolutely.
wasn't about shit. It didn't mean nothing. Then we done went to a whole deep conversation. It's like
We
goddamn
did.
therapy. So I feel like this Dr. Phil.
So we're going to talk today. We've got a couple things we want to go over.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Okay, this girl needs a lot of attention. She needs a hug.
Yo, it's certain shows like I don't know how they made it that long.
Heck yeah,
Like you know,
Brave.
one store that I never knew that stayed open so long that I was like, how the fuck did it stay open? Radio Shack. We
Yeah.
need to study Radio Shack because yo, bro, when you were going there, it would be one or two grandpas and grandmas in there, and that's it.
Hey, I love that store, man. It was almost like there was almost no purpose, but then it had cool shit in there too, right? Like if I want to
It's
go
like
build a tattoo gun, man, I could go get a little motor in it.
Excuse me. For those of us who knew how to fix shit that we had, it had a lot of purpose. That was the only place you could get a lot of shit to fix shit. So
All those little
and
different
like
motors and
anything.
wires and shit, they
Yeah, I'm
had.
about to say anything that you need to fit electronically, Radio Shack
Yep.
was the
that was the
place.
place.
I wished it was still here, man. When that shut down, I was pissed. That was
Like, bro, coming up as kids, bro, remember toys? We had Toys R Us, we had KB Toys. Remember KB
oh
Toys? Who don't remember
KB,
KB
Toys R
Toys?
Us. And KB's went out way before Toys R Us did, huh?
Yo, man. Yo, do y'all remember? Like, I don't know, did any of y'all ever watch wrestling?
Yeah.
Yo, remember when they came out with that little fucking wrestling ring with the Titantron? And it had like the little metal things, and you put it on there and start playing their music. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Man, bro, if I could find one of those, I'm telling you right now, if I find one of those on eBay or whatever in its working condition, I'm buying it.
Oh
You know, you
man.
put the little rock
Going
up
to the right
there.
place.
Yes, smell with the rock. It's cooking. Like, man, that was like,
It's funny the things we get attached to
Oh
from
man.
our childhood, right?
yo,
Oh,
remember?
Greg. I was gonna say, Greg, if I could hit the lottery, brother, I would be buying all kinds of shit off eBay and all that. Man, those old toys that
Let me ask you a
some
question,
stuff
Vince.
that we had.
Vince, how old
That
are you?
I'm 45.
Okay. Greg, how old are you?
51.
No, I'm just playing. I'm joking, Greg. Jokes. I'm only 38. Well, I'll be 38 this year. But y'all remember TGIF?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yo, like, bro, like kids would never understand. And like, and that's what's the crazy thing. Like, you 45, Greg 51, I'm 38, but we still could remember certain things. Like, kids will never understand, or young people, they'll never understand TGIF. Like when you used to like bro, you used to run home to watch remember MTV when
Mhm.
TRL used to come on?
Yep.
You know what? I remember MTV before TRL when it was actually better. Just saying.
I mean, you ancient.
I remember MTV when MTV actually showed music videos. You know, the thing it was supposed to show.
Yeah. Because it was called
Exactly.
music television.
Right? I remember
But
MTV when that's all it was. You didn't have all these reality shows and all
remember
this
like today,
mind-numbing bullshit.
hey
Yeah.
Greg, like I don't know what the weather is like there where you at, Vince, but like right now it's raining over here, at least where I'm at. I don't know if it's raining where Greg at. But remember when we were kids and when it was raining, like we would get sad because we gotta come inside. Like, but do y'all remember that? Like, bro, like when the rain would come, like, bro, matter of fact, do y'all remember the days when it used to be raining? And as
Wait,
long as it's not thundering and lightning, you can stay
I
outside.
was gonna say you went inside when it
Yep.
was raining.
No, when it was thundering or lightning, like right over here, it's been like thunderstorms and like severe
Oh,
type
okay.
thunderstorm. But like,
Yep.
like if it's just raining, like, nah, you come in the house soaking wet. All you got to do is throw your clothes over the shower curtain thing, and you good.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that was the good days.
It definitely was, man. I wish we could go back into the 80s, 90s at least, man. Those were the days.
Like, bro, I tell my daughter, like, bro, like you don't understand, like our parents will kick us out the house at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we can't come back to the street lights on. If you
Yep.
thirsty, the water hose on the side of the house.
And guess what? We don't got a cyclops eye. We're not all weird looking. Like we're completely normal and got thick skin.
We're
We were
fine. We're fine. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yo, man, that shit used to bro, like, remember when punishments used to be you can't go outside? That
Yep.
was the punishment. Yeah, don't take your ass outside. You like,
Now the punishment is get your ass outside.
Right? Like
like when your parents.
I had to pry my children out the door to get them to go outside. It's like, son,
Oh, Greg, dude, I was pissed. I had like my mom and other people and shit, like their grandma and other ones sitting there. Oh, why don't those kids go outside? Da da da. The motherfuckers don't want to go outside. You know what I mean? I tell them get your ass out there, and they don't. Like
yeah,
you're over
yeah,
here
of
looking
course
at me
we go
like,
out there too.
yeah, like I'm a horrible, step parent or some shit. Like,
Do
yeah,
y'all
these
remember
motherfuckers
this?
don't want to go out.
I gotta put y'all on the old school thing. Now y'all remember this right here. Now y'all remember like if you was riding your bike, maybe going through a neighborhood, like you ain't from that area, right? Y'all remember riding up and past somebody's house, like where all the kids at, just waiting for them to invite you to play.
Yep,
Hey, bro, what you doing?
yep,
Nothing. You want to come play with us? Uh huh.
hell yeah,
Like that's what you used to see back in the day. Like you would drive by all the houses till you saw the house that had like 4 or 5 bicycles outside in the front lawn. You be like, yeah, that's where all the kids at. Let me just slide
yep,
by through this thing real smooth, like.
exactly. Hey, Greg. Okay, so you're not too far off on my age or our age. You're like 5 years difference. I'm sure it was pretty much about the same in your era and even where you guys are located. Didn't you guys sit there like when you had, say, in elementary, when you're out at like uh, recess? Didn't you guys sit there and play like basketball this day, and then like the next day you're playing football, and then next day you might be playing some kickball or something,
Tetherball.
like just kind of switch sports around and doing all that?
Yeah, it was pretty much a free for all for us. You never knew what you were going to be doing when you went out that day.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
you already knew, right? Like, hey, we're doing football, and then the next morning it's like, hey, we're doing basketball or something. Like,
And like the
and then
best
today
time of
it's
school
like,
was
we don't do shit.
recess. Recess, you be like, man, god damn, we only in second period. Shit, my recess ain't till fifth period. This some bullshit. I gotta go to two
Yep.
more classes and learn shit.
Exactly.
Yo, remember tetherball?
Yeah.
Boy, he be,
Trying to hit your friend in the head. Boom.
oh yeah, I used to try to fuck people up. I got
We were still allowed to play dodgeball when I was younger. Just
if you
saying.
could. Hey
Do they
Greg.
not do that anymore? Because,
Nah, that's too
Mm-mm.
hardcore. Hey Greg,
yeah, I guess.
remember the key. Greg, remember the key rule. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Dennis said we played tetherball, kickball, baseball, football. Exactly, that was a shit. And then, like you were talking about right now, Rock, the dodgeball, man, that was one of my favorites. Like, I think that has to be one of every kid's favorite, right? Like,
Like
Yeah.
the
you
kids
get,
nowadays, they don't even know what dodgeball is. Back in
yeah,
our day, dodgeball that was the gladiator sport.
yep,
Well,
Cause they
exactly.
ain't
Like
and
professional.
gladiators. See,
you know
this
the
is
little.
how tough we were. Remember the gladiators back in the day, guys?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
the TV
That was
show,
the shit. Yeah.
yo, gladiators,
You remember
yes.
those red rubber balls that you use for dodgeballs, right?
Yep.
Well, a
The
lot of
ones that leave
times,
the imprint.
yeah, a lot of times those would get popped or they get lost, kicked over the fence for kickball or whatever. So when
Mhm.
that happens, you know what we use for dodgeball? A volleyball, and that's
Yep.
a whole different feeling.
Yep.
And guess what? When times got real hard, a basketball.
Oh,
Hey, remember?
that's a
Hey,
that's a
Greg.
different sound when that basketball hits you
Hey,
and comes
Greg.
off and
Remember
goes
this?
ting.
Hey, Greg. Remember when you used to got down? Hey, remember when you used to get like a milk carton, a milk crate, and you cut out the bottom of the crate and you put it on the back of a phone pole, and that was your basketball rim?
Yup,
Come
Yep.
on, kids. You
yep.
don't know about cutting out a. You don't know about sitting on a porch for 4 hours cutting out a crate, and then you like, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, now we got a hoop. See,
Heck
that's how
yeah,
Steph
man.
Curry got that three. That's how Steph Curry got that three, kids. You gotta understand, we didn't
Yep.
have backboards. We had a phone pole.
When you ain't got that money, man, you got to sit there and make that shit work. Like I'm gonna put whatever together.
That's right.
Football flat as hell. You throwing that motherfucker, it won't go 4 yards. So now you gotta just do run plays. Man, shit, bro. I'm talking about like we came in every day with a new scrape or scratch or blood or bruise. Your mom be like, "What
Yeah.
happened to you?"
Yeah.
Huh? So
Yeah.
huh?
I thought I was maybe the only one then that my mom was being overprotective. I remember coming home and she'd be like, "What's that bruise on your leg?" Like you said, it's like I don't know. Shit, I was out playing. Like
Nothing. It's
"No-
nothing.
nothing, mama.
Hey,
Nothing.
like literally, all you can say was, "What's that?"
It's okay. It's just a flesh wound.
It don't hurt. It don't hurt. It's okay. I don't hurt.
It's fine. It's
Yo,
fine.
bro. Like if I could just go back to like even when we just talk about like playing outside, like the world before the internet.
Mm.
We had more
Like
fun without the internet than now."
hell, fuck yeah. Like, bro,
I,
I remember. I
I
don't know,
don't
Greg.
know,
Greg,
man.
do you remember this?
I'm a gamer, man, and that was that whole movement was just
Greg, do
so
you remember
different.
this? I don't know if it came down this far to the East Coast, but I remember one time like it was some big thing that happened and the power was out for like 3 days. Like it was all completely out of Michigan, New York. I don't know if it came down to Virginia, but like, bro, when the power went out for 3 days straight, nobody tripped.
Yeah.
All we did, like all the food that we had, you know what everybody motherfucking did?
You got together, you cooked it, and you ate it together.
Everybody had a motherfucking barbecue grill. We
That's
all out
right.
that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Kids running around. We playing hide go seek in the dark because we ain't got no lights. Bitch, if
yep.
I
Yep.
don't find you, you lost.
Build some forts and stuff out of blankets and everything. Have a great time, man.
Oh,
Shit.
kids will never
Yep.
understand that. Like when you take the pillows
Oh,
off the couch and put the sheet over it.
yep. Move the couch, chairs from the dining set, whatever, man. Make that
You
little
know what? You,
fort.
you know what kids will never understand? Y'all remember them old school radiators in the houses?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like we had to turn the little knob and that bitch sound like the little steam pops. That shit.
Yep.
Yo, bro, like we used to have fun. I told my daughter, I like a shower. Motherfucker, I didn't get my first shower till I was like 15. You used to
Yeah.
take a bath.
Yep.
The fuck you talking about a shower? You took a bath. Like,
Exactly.
Shit, the house we were in didn't have a shower until we moved in the
exactly.
house. My dad bought a house when we were 12, I think. Or when I was
You
12. And I mean, that
yup,
was the first house I'd lived in had a shower.
yup.
That's not true. We lived in an apartment before, but then we moved into an older farmhouse, and there was no shower. It had one of these big ass clawfoot tubs.
Yo, the first time I got a shower, I said, when my mom turned it on, I was almost like a little alien. What's that, mommy? And she turned it on, I said, what is that? Why is the water coming from the tap?
uh,
Like precious. Like, bro, we used like a home for remember the house phones?
mhm.
You get on
Re-
the phone, you be talking to a little girl, like, yeah, man, I'm just chilling. Man, yeah, I ain't doing nothing. And then all you hear is, Ma, I'm on the phone. Get your ass off the phone. Hey, baby, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Yep. It, it was funny when I'd be at my grandma's house and I'd be sitting there talking to your girlfriend or your
Oh
friend or
Lord.
whatever, and grandma'd pick up the phone and then you'd hear boop,
Beep,
boop,
beep,
boop, boop.
boop.
And I'm like, Grandma, I'm on the phone.
Yo, you remember dial-up internet?
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Yo,
that crazy.
you remember when it used to take you goddamn 8 days and 52 seconds to download a song?
Yep.
And then you download the song and find out, and even the song you want. Remember LimeWire?
I remember
Yeah.
Napster.
Oh, I remember Napster too. Don't play with me, girl. Oh
You talking about
man,
LimeWire?
if we could just go back to the goddamn '90s and the '80s for a week, it would be
Yeah,
awesome.
but we get there, we'd hate it though. We'd hate it.
Yo, you remember this one thing right here? When you got your first cell phone, motherfucker call you. Hey, bro, call me back after 9 o'clock. I get free nights and weekends. Bye.
Yep.
Yep.
You only got like 300 minutes for the month.
That shit was like $1 a minute too, boy.
Dude,
But think about it,
yeah.
Greg. Think about Greg, Vance. Think about that. We used to could make 300 minutes of talk time last for a whole month.
And like, how would we do it now?
Not call females.
We be fucked. Remember, you can't send a text message either. Because remember the little car you get, like a little $20, $30 car. Remember,
Yeah,
each text message was 10
was a
cents.
minute. It was a
So yeah, a
minute.
minute, like
Hey, and the thing is, remember sitting there too, you got to try to keep the timer on it, right? And you're like, okay, I'm right at like 50 seconds. I got to be in this call. I got 3 seconds left. Try to
Dude,
make
you
yourself.
kept every call under a minute. Hey,
Yep,
bro, I'm coming your way. I'll be there in 10 minutes. See you back. Click.
yep. And you're
and then
just trying to maximize it, right? You're trying to hit around
Right?
50 seconds, but be under.
great. Then a motherfucker call you when you right around the corner. And bitch, I'm right around the corner. God damn, stop
Open
calling
call
me.
me now. I told you I was coming, goddammit.
Yo, and remember this back in the day, y'all? Back in the day, we only had one game that we could play on our phones, and it was called Snake. Everybody plays Snake.
Yep.
Okay, you're not a 80s, 90s, you're not a 70s, 80s, 90s baby if you never played Snake.
There's a new cool one I've been playing a lot lately too. It's it's got like, it'll be a truck, car, race car, whatever, and they got like, there's one that comes down the road or up a ramp, and it'll sit there and it'll be coming flying, and then but you got to pause it. You'll have the outline, and
Oh
you've got
yeah,
to
I
get it.
see, yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
get it
that one's
lined
pretty
up with it.
cool.
Yeah. Man. Y'all remember Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
Sega.
Remember Sonic the
Mhm.
Hedgehog?
Yep.
Yep.
Boop. I remember when you had to fight Dr. Robotic at the end? Boop, boop. Yo, man. And I tell kids, like, bro, you would never truly appreciate GTA until you play the version where it's only the overhead view.
Yep.
If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you're a gamer, you know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
And what other games we used to have back in the day? Def Jam, Fight for New York. Remember 007? GoldenEye on Nintendo 64?
Hmm.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal
Yeah, Mortal
Kombat was a
Kombat was the
shit.
one too. Yo, until you play real arcade games, I tell kids, until you actually had to take a physical quarter and put it in a slot and play the game, you never played the arcade game.
Yep.
True
And you
that.
got to start. You're paying all kinds of money as you're learning, man. And the better you get to play longer because you're better at it. Start
If
losing,
you
it's like, well, time to put that quarter in.
I remember you got remember when you put that quarter in, remember you had the 60 seconds to get another quarter in.
Oh, and
Yeah.
remember, you'd have to wait in line. Like, you want to play Mortal Kombat, you had to wait in line. And you'd have to play against, because the winner got to stay on the game, right? So
Yep,
you'd
and the
have to play
loser had to
against that
come up.
same guy you just watched annihilate 15 people in front of you. You walk in and put your quarter in, and God damn, this is going to be a waste of fucking time.
Hey Greg, no, Greg, you know what I hit? I ain't gonna lie, I was a cheating ass motherfucker. Once I found one move that worked on you, I'm doing
Keep
that
doing it.
one move the
That's
whole
right.
game. Hit, 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 hit. I didn't kick the fuck out of you. I didn't kick you to death. Hit, hit, hit. Man, you ain't do no combos. Finish them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to where it's like, all right, I'm not good enough, man. I just got to keep kicking this dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
I gotta
Then,
kick his ass. Kick, 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 kick,
then
kick,
it
kick,
said
kick, kick, kick.
download. I remember putting something to block the hole to tape over a cassette tape or for radio songs.
Well,
Yep.
watch this. Oh yeah, you used to put the little tissue and little blocks right there and push record. You got to push. Remember, you had to push pause. You had to push play and record to get it to record. And you'll be
Yeah.
sitting up there all day waiting for your song to come on just to do that.
Just you take that
Um,
pause button off, and then
Mhm.
hey,
the one time you'd be sitting there all day waiting like 4 hours for it to come on, and the DJ would get on there and talk halfway through
Yeah.
it.
oh, Greg, remember this? Hey, who remembers Blockbuster videos and Hollywood videos?
Yep.
Yep.
Come on,
I wish
you
they
gotta.
still had Blockbuster around, man.
Oh man, Blockbuster was the shit, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. Blockbuster, like, bro, that was a whole thing, like, cause you knew, like, first of all, Blockbusters was always playing trips. Cause I know none of us was grew up rich, so
Right.
Blockbuster for us was a playing trip. So in your mind, you already thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna get that new Jurassic Park, or I'm gonna get that new this, or I'm gonna
Hmm.
get, and then when you get there and that motherfucker sold out.
Mad as a motherfucker.
Oh my god!
They
And
they
remember,
had they
remember,
had 20 copies and every single one of them went.
Hmm.
remember
I
when you
just
used to
went there
watch.
the last one like 10 minutes ago. You're just a few minutes late.
Shit, man. I
Remember,
see. I grew up rural, man. We didn't have Blockbusters. We had a local hardware store. Actually, it was a Radio Shack. It was a local Radio Shack that he had rentals and
Oh,
stuff
shit.
in there. He had like 3 aisles of movies in there, and he didn't get but maybe one, maybe two copies of it. Good luck.
hey, that's all I'm gonna say right here. Remember when we first got cable? Definitely for all the little freaky young boys out there, young dudes. We still young.
What's up,
Y'all
Will?
remember Real Sets on HBO?
Yep.
Mhm.
Come on, there was a lot of lotion wasted over that goddamn show. Let's not try to act like we didn't. Come on, don't try to
That
act
is
like I'm
true.
by myself. Come on, you be
Yeah,
sitting up there.
I don't
You
know
ever
what he's
watch this?
talking about, babe.
You ever you ever watch this? Watch this. You ever watch a TV show on mute before? Real sex. Watch it on mute plenty of nights.
Rock on some dumb
Yep.
shit again, man. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Nobody know what real sex is?
um, this is for you, Greg. Greg was asking what video games you play currently.
um, Damn. On
PUBG.
PlayStation, PUBG, um, Call of Duty, um, shit. What the hell's the other one called?
Red Rim the Redemption.
I don't play that much anymore. Battlefield. And on PC, I play Daisy on PC a lot.
Yeah.
I
I
love
play a lot of
Battlefield.
nowadays, like I play a lot of I love Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Spider-Man,
Spider-Man's a good game.
um,
Yeah, it is.
um, Grand Theft Auto. Can't wait till the new one come out. GTA, Spider-Man.
Are you gonna get the new one? Are you actually
Hell,
gonna get online and play with me then, or what's up
fuck
with that?
yeah, yes, we gonna be on there like swimwear.
Oh,
Matter of
okay,
fact,
okay.
when they first come out, definitely when they get guaranteed, because they've been pushed back. Man, that whole week, because I still got 100 hours of vacation I gotta use before the end of the year. I'm taking a whole week off just so I can dedicate it to it. Call me
Look,
what you want.
I'm just saying,
Oh
the
yeah.
guy who I play video games with the most lives in Australia because I can't get this mofo up here to get online and play with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
No, I've been wanting to play. What are you guys playing on PlayStation or?
Yeah, I got to play PS5.
Yeah, PS5 right now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I got my PlayStation 4. In fact, I just got to get. I have a 3-month card up there. I bought like 5 years ago. I
Yeah,
just got to
I
find
about to say
it.
shit. We for real, we all gotta goddamn send each other because me and Greg are already friends. We gotta get you Vince and shit.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah. I'll
can
be
find
jumping on there with
something.
you guys, man. I've been
Hey,
missing it for a hot minute.
all I can say in Call of Duty, if we play that together, I could be y'all goddamn bait, okay? Because I'm gonna get my ass killed. Pow! I'm parachuting down. Pow! I jump out a window. Ow. Like, why the fuck do I keep dying? Where the fuck is these people at? Ow. I'll be sitting up there in the corner with Greg. Hey, Greg, you go left, I go right. Ow. Like, why did I do that? And I see Greg running down the hallway. Ski. But yeah, like, man, my favorite game that I really played, like, man, I like that Spider-Man shit. Like, that's my shit. I be jumping through the city, goddamn, doing all type of missions. Matter of fact, man, once we get off here, I'm probably gonna play some Spider-Man.
Oh
I
yeah.
might play some Harry Potter because I mean I spent $60 for that game and I played it for about an hour.
Are you guys playing the new Call of Duty or?
Just the Warzone. I don't support Call of Duty much these days with their microtransaction bullshit.
Nice. I think I got that one too.
Yo, y'all remember? Like this, even going back in the day a little bit. Yo, y'all remember when the first Call of Duty Black Ops came out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When zombies first got introduced?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a time to be alive.
And it was better back then, man. They had the good stuff.
Oh,
I mean, I guess that kind of goes
shit,
like
yeah.
movies though too, right? Like
Yeah.
Friday is going to be the better movie if you go into the next Friday and some
Greg,
of
did
that.
you see my favorite shot? Did you see my best shower curtain, Greg?
Mm-mm.
You ever watch Friday?
Mm.
Oh, Greg gonna like this. Hold
Oh
on,
shit.
Greg.
Oh shit.
Put me on the big screen, man.
I'm trying right now. Just give me 1 second before you go in there. Just give me a minute. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do to fix that. I got you. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did he freeze?
Yeah, he froze.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
He switched
You ready,
over from that
Greg?
McDonald's
Oh.
internet. What you got? What you got? What you got? Let's see it.
Mr. Jones. That's golden.
Greg, say that's not the best shower curtain ever.
I love it.
Yo, now that I'm thinking about it, like Ben said, man, I might watch fucking Friday today.
Mm-mm.
Mr. Jones. You got to take a number 1 or number 2. You ain't gonna be dropping those stinky loads up in this place. Only person that's gonna take a number 2 is me. Man, rest in peace of John Witherspoon, bro.
Yeah, that sucks, man, because they're going to be doing that new movie, and that would have been nice to have him in there.
PlayStation Will, what are you talking about? PlayStation fingers down? I don't know what that means. Got the PS5.
Warzone is too easy. Heads up, though, you guys might want to have me go out first if we're out in the war, because I was playing with my brother one time online, and he was out ahead of me, and I threw a grenade. We're coming down the stairs, and it didn't go around the corner.
You just blew up your damn brother.
Bro, I did that like a couple times too. I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I feel so bad." Like,
Wait a minute. He said Warzone is easy, and now he's bringing out Fallout 76. What the?
Oh, you know what else I play? Hey, Greg, you know what else I play on my PlayStation? Watch Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
that one's pretty cool. I haven't played Watch Dogs in a minute.
I'll be hacking the people shit, stealing their goddamn money. The fuck in the face and take their money. Watch Dogs, I could do it virtually. I quit playing. Oh, and I play a lot of. If you big on Madden, catch me.
Hell yeah, Madden's one of my favorites to play too, man. I love that one.
I would literally dust anybody who plays Madden against me.
All right, I'm taking you up on that offer.
I will dust your ass. Please don't even try.
It's been a hot minute too, dude. I've been wanting to play Madden. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know the last time I played it. It's probably been 3, 4, 5 years. I'm thinking.
Like I didn't got like, bro. Like I played. I've been playing Madden for so long. Like you know what's crazy? One time, me and my cousin was playing because he's a Packers fan. Offensively, I ran the same play the whole game from the
Damn.
first quarter to the fourth quarter and whooped his ass by 21 points. I said, bro,
Damn.
you so. I said, bro, you so garbage at this shit. I'll run the same play all game long, like from the every offensive possession.
That'd be messed up, man. That's a slap to the face right there. I'm running the same play every time. Rock was out for blood.
Oh, he got so mad because when I did that to him, I was over his house. This when we was younger too. I was over his house. He got so mad he broke his own controller.
I was gonna say, did he throw the system or?
Like, bro, I play like, bro, like I would show him too, because bro, I'm about to run the same play every time. I want to see you stop it, nigga. Put 3 motherfuckers on them.
Hey,
Put 4 people on them.
at least you didn't beat him by all field goals.
I didn't beat him by all field goals, but he scored 0 points.
Oh man, so it's 21-0.
No, the final score was 70 something to 0.
Damn.
Yeah, I put belt to ass.
Pretty much.
Like the most I ever scored on Madden, like one day I was just like playing at the crib and I was bored, and I put it on easy mode. I choose the Lions every time, and the final score was what 134 to 0.
Damn. Were you playing
Like,
the
bro,
Cowboys?
no, the Packers.
Packers.
Fuck the Packers. Fuck the Cowboys too. If you're a Cowboys fan, you still cool with me, but fuck you.
Hey, I think it's their year. I mean, that's what I'm hearing at least. I hear
Vince, because who your team again? I forgot who your team is. The Rams, ain't
the
it?
Rams.
Fuck
The
them
ones that
too.
are going to be in the Super Bowl this year that are going to take it all.
Okay. Y'all in the AFC, right?
NFC.
All right, y'all ain't gonna go to the Super Bowl because my team going to the Super Bowl.
Nice try. I think we might meet up with you guys in week 1. Is it? I tried it on PC, but my vid card won't handle it right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man,
tried Arc Raiders but I've got onboard video on my PC.
go Raiders. Who said go Raiders? Dennis?
Dennis. I forgot. Dennis is a
I'm
Raiders
not
fan.
the Dennis. I'm not even going. Doesn't matter. Chiefs will. Okay, we're not even talking to Will no more. And goddamn, just because y'all got goddamn, what's his name, Miles Garrett, y'all think y'all gonna win?
Oh yeah, we're definitely with the offense and defense that we have and Garrett
Hey,
in.
did
Yeah,
y'all make it? Did y'all make it to the NFC Championship last year?
yeah. Lost to Seattle.
And every team has gotten better too with y'all. So y'all think that y'all are really
Oh,
gonna?
there's gonna be some great teams out there, but we'll still pull it off. In fact,
I'm a Raider tattoo, hey man.
in fact,
Detroit, you see the state of Michigan tattoo right there, D313. I'm going with the Lions all day.
don't be surprised when the Rams go 17-0.
Oh, so y'all gonna be like the Patriots again? Go undefeated the whole time, then losing the Super Bowl. I feel you.
Now, I think there's a chance we might lose a couple games from there. Which is fine. I think personally, I think every team needs that, man. That's really not something you want to go in there going in thinking that you're going to win and all this and that. You got a tough team because it's going to bite you in the ass.
I don't know if y'all watch basketball, but man, that series was really surprising. The Spurs and the Knicks.
Yeah, I didn't catch that, but I had heard about it.
Man, I didn't like. I knew I took the Knicks to win the championship once they made it to the finals. but I didn't think it was gonna be 4-1. Like I thought it was gonna go to a game 7.
Brave, the Thunderdome will start back in August, around the third week or so. About August 15th,
And I'm
21st,
I'm
somewhere in
I'm
there.
I'm joining this year too.
Hell yeah.
And guess what?
Oh, in
Remember, any
fact,
game that the Lions play, there just mark me down for a W.
I'm gonna get next week. I need to get those points all out to you guys from last year. I didn't get that done, and I got to get Duval's shirt designed up too.
Like I feel what my running back said. The best running back in the National Football League, Jameer Gibbs. He said he not worried about a contract. He trying to win a Super Bowl.
That's the way it should be, though. I mean, think about it. If you were in the NFL, right, and you're like an elite player, are you going to sit there and you're on a winning team and you know you could win a Super Bowl with? Are you going to sit there and be like, no, I got to have my $30 million a year,
Yeah,
30, 40 million a year? Or
yeah,
am I
like you
going to
said, like
I'm
oh,
going to, we'll
the
renegotiate.
Raiders. Watch this. Well, the Raiders gonna pay me $35 million a year, but the Lions gonna only pay me $30 million a year. But I got a better chance of winning the Super Bowl. Give me the $30 million in the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Because if anybody understands, it's like a stock market. If you're a key contributor to winning a Super Bowl, your price is gonna go up tenfold.
Hmm.
So when you was getting that $30 million, the next year if you win that Super Bowl, they're gonna offer you 60.
Hmm.
You take a pay cut to get a pay up. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. Oh, for sure, Dennis. You're welcome
Wait,
on, man.
what will somebody say about Gibbs? I saw Gibbs. The coming before
Right here.
Will.
Gibbs was on my fantasy 2 years in a row.
Yo, Gibbs is a monster. I call him and Jamison Williams. That's lightning and thunder.
Well, we got Flash Gordon or Flash. What's his name?
Hey, you know what? Like, you know why I really don't like the Rams? You know the biggest reason I don't like the Rams?
What's that?
Cause y'all got Matthew Stafford. I can't stand that punk ass bitch.
You're mad that he's not with you guys anymore?
Nah. Like one thing that I believe in.
Do what?
This is how I've always felt. Like and it's not taking it too personal. But the one way I always felt is I want somebody to believe in me for me, not believe in me for what you think I could do for you. Like for 12 years, the Lions believed. The 12 years they kept you. And the team just like, oh, I think we could win the Super Bowl with you right now. Benji. So like that's what I don't respect about it. Like if you're gonna be a life longer, like be a life longer. Like and that's where I battle like because my favorite player in the NBA is LeBron James. But like that's the one thing that I don't like that switching team shit.
Right.
Like that's why like amongst Detroit Lions fans, real Detroit Lions fan, that's why Calvin Johnson will always go down as a even though he did 4 years less than Matt, the reason he always go down as a Detroit Lions favorite or higher than Matthew Stafford because he stayed the Lions the whole time. I'm not saying you got to stay with one team the whole time, but once you put so many years into it, I feel like you got to stay with them until they just be like, you got to go. You feel what I'm saying? I can't hear you, Vance. Oh Lord, did I? Mhm.
Yeah, I was talking to you and then realized once you said I didn't have my mic.
Yeah, but like that's the only thing that I hate. Like, if you're gonna be a life longer, I feel like if you're gonna be a team, if you're gonna be with a team for so long, I'm gonna stay with the team till the motherfuckers tell me that I can't be here no more. Because once you get to a certain amount of money, money is not the factor. Like I got $100 million in the bank, money ain't a factor. So I'm gonna stay with y'all motherfuckers till you kick me out.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time though, that dude took a lot of abuse. I mean, that guy got his ass. I mean, what he went through with playing with the Lions was kind of like what happened with Jackson. Like that guy,
Now
we
watch
worked
this.
so hard, and like I feel kind of as much as I'm glad he was around, I feel like we just wasted him. You know what I mean?
But you know
So
how I feel. Watch this. But watch this. Now Matthew Stafford, he's still playing right at a good level, right?
yep,
Now imagine he got traded. What was that? 2019, 2020.
yeah,
Now imagine if he had stayed on the Lions until we got the team that we got now, as far as offense, defense. I mean, we still good, but just imagine. Like imagine if you Vance, look at my face. I gotta see you look down, come down.
well, like anyone said,
Now now imagine if you were the quarterback that led the Detroit Lions, one of the oldest team in the NFL, to its first Super Bowl. You will go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. You went to a team that had already. You feel what I'm saying?
right. I think he was just kind of looking at the aspect though of like he didn't see that he took that abuse, and it's kind of like, man, I'm just kind of I need to go somewhere where I feel I could get that Super Bowl win before it is too late.
But I really believe, like, if you really want me to be honest, and I'm not a Matthew Stafford hater. Like he's a immensely talented player. Like he was a dog for us. So like when I say I don't like him, it's not serious. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But with the offense that we got and what we had when we went to the NFC Championship game, I feel like if we had, like, I feel like we could have won everything. And but just think, now watch this. Now let's just say hypothetically, let's say Jared Goff was to lead the Lions to the Super Bowl this year, right? Think about that. Jared Goff, let's say he would have been here for what, this year number 6. So he been here for 6 years, right? And he, like, if he leads us to the Super Bowl, he's taking all the glory that you could have had. And you put in double the time that he put in. But you set him up for the perfect storm. Like you think about the celebration and the kudos and the things that, like, bro, if you took like, even if we didn't win the Super Bowl, you took the Lions to the Super Bowl, let's say this year, and you was Matthew Stafford. I guarantee, because even if we go to the Super Bowl this year, I guarantee you, goddamn, Matthew Stafford gonna have a trophy in front of Ford Field. Like, bro, you would have went down as the the quintessential GOAT of Detroit Lions football. But you set somebody else up to take your place. See, in LA, and it's not to disrespect LA Rams fans or nothing like that. But in LA, they already felt what it tasted to have a Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you got a team that ain't never tasted it before, the respect that you would get from that, like if Jared Goff and Amon St. Brown, Jared Goff, Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil, they get the Lions to the Super Bowl this year. You already gonna be GOATs, right? If you win the Super Bowl, you're gonna be etched down in Detroit Lions fandom forever.
Right.
Forever. So that means every player that requested a trade, every player that everything, bro, you're gonna be swept under the rug. Matthew Stafford, they don't give a fuck that you helped build us to get to the point where we at. Like, I'm a real fan, so I understand it too, what he did. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I respect him for what he did. A lot of fans not gonna do that. if Jared Goff and them lead the Lions to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl this year, for years, fans going to be talking about Jared Goff, Aiden Hutchinson, Jameer Gibbs, Amon St. Brown, Panay Sewell, Aleem McNeil, uh, uh, Hassani, Ahmed Hassani. They're going to be talking about them for years to come.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, Matthew Stafford is just going to be a memory of the past. Because if like even when you talk about the Chiefs, oh yeah, I fought with Laporta. Sam Laporta is a beast. But like with the Chiefs, right? Watch this. Let me ask you a question, Vance.
Yeah.
Who was the quarterback before Patrick Mahomes?
Oh God.
Exactly. That's my point right there. Now watch this. I don't even know who it is, but the point is, once you get a taste of something that you ain't had in forever or never, whatever happened before doesn't fucking matter.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter. You could have sent your team to the Super. It doesn't matter. When they won our
Right.
Super Bowl, that's all that matters.
Here we go. Alex Smith. And the thing is, I wouldn't have even guessed it.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Watch this. Will, when the last time you seen a person with an Alex Smith jersey on?
I seen somebody with a Seaman jersey on. When I went the other day to the store, this guy had a shirt or a jersey, and it had Seaman on the back. Spelt a little different, but
I'm telling you right now. Let's just go into hypotheticals, right? If the Lions win the Super Bowl this year, right? Forever in the history of Detroit Lions, even way past when Vance, me, Grit, like when we gone. You know who Lions fans gonna talk about?
huh?
Jared Goff, Amon St. Brown, Sam Laporta, Aiden Hutchinson, Ahmed Hassanin, Jameer Gibb. That's who they're gonna talk about. As soon as they win the Super Bowl, the Matthew Stafford days is over. And they're gonna respect somebody like I said, they're gonna respect somebody like Calvin Johnson because he stayed at Detroit Lions from the beginning of his career to the end. Like you will see petitions of people saying like you seen petitions of people saying that Spike Lee deserves a championship ring from the New York Knicks, right? You'll see people saying, "Hey, Calvin Johnson, give him a ring. He was a lifelong Detroit Lion." They're not gonna say the same shit about. They're not gonna say the same shit about Matthew Stafford, and it's unfortunate because without Matthew Stafford, without that trade, a lot of the players that we got right now we wouldn't have.
Yep.
But a lot of people gonna forget about that, and they don't care.
A lot of fans aren't very smart on stuff, and I don't care what team it is. You got fans that will sit there and just like say the stupidest shit. I'll hear the dumbest shit that Rams fans say, and I'm like, dude, do you even watch football? I mean, do you even realize that what you're saying or this or that? Like, they'll be hating on players, you know what I mean, or saying stuff like, God, I'm trying to even think of one I heard the other day. Oh, I think it was about the Ty Simpson thing, that new quarterback we picked up. But even here, I've heard stuff about Aaron Donald too, and I'm like, dude, I don't think you
Aaron
guys
Donald was a
realize.
motherfucking monster.
Dude, there's people thinking he's washed up and shit, and I'm like, dude, do you really think he's washed up at 35? That guy could go
Hey,
another 5-7 years easy.
hey, look at my face. If Aaron Donald was come to the Detroit Lions today and say, "I want to play for your team," if I was the general manager, I'm taking Aaron Donald.
Yep.
Fuck a first round pick. I'm taking Aaron Donald.
Yep.
A motherfucker who ain't played in what, a year and a half, 2 years.
Yep, 2 years now.
Like, have you seen his Instagram? That motherfucker in better shape than some of the motherfuckers that just came in.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
He's still working out hard every day, dude. That guy's
Like,
still fit and yoked.
and that's what I agree with you. Like, the thing that I hate about a lot of fans is like, bro, people that's proven.
Hmm.
Who the fuck am I to doubt them?
Hmm.
Aaron Donald is a proven dog.
Yep.
So who am I to be like, yeah, I don't think he got it no more.
Right.
Because like, wait, hold on. Like Aaron Donald, yeah, that's something different right there.
I mean, I might say that he might be a tad slower than what he was, and I'm not even saying he is, but he might be a tad slower, but he's still going to have that speed, and that strength ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's getting older. I mean, we know he's gonna get a tad slower.
Yeah, he's going to have to take a couple more breaks right here and there, I'm sure, but I mean, I still, like you said, and I don't care what team, like you said, that would be a smart thing, like you said, any team to pick that dude up. If he was going to come out of retirement and come back to your team, you better sign that man.
Yeah, I mean, a tad slower. And when we say a tad, that's like having a car that goes 190 miles per hour, and now it only goes 188 miles. Ooh, 2 miles.
Yeah. What's up, Greg? No problem, brother. Hope you're feeling better too, man. I know you were sick, not doing too good.
See, here we go. See, this is how you know I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Look at that. People don't even know who that is. Midnight Train Lane, one of the dirtiest players. See, I gotta show you. See, my stuff is official.
Hell yeah. Throwback too, man. That's the way to do it.
Got the throwback, and then I keep it up to date with the.
Hell yeah. Those jerseys are pretty
Yes,
tight right there. They're newer ones
Malcolm
they got.
Rodriguez.
Hell yeah, that's sick.
I got
Hey,
Lions
you too, Greg.
hoodies.
Take it easy, brother. Thanks for popping
All right,
on.
Greggy Greg. I got Lions hoodies,
Oh,
t-shirts. I'm a Lions fan through and through.
hell yeah. I'll have to play some Call of Duty with you, Greg,
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we gonna have to all hop on there.
for sure.
Damn, it's 8:30 already.
Yeah. It went, damn. We went 3.5, yeah, almost 3.5 hours on this. Shit, we'll end it here in a few minutes. In fact, you
But
know
y'all
what?
know, that's what I tell people. Like, one thing I can say about Vince, man, Vince has always been a stand-up guy, always been himself, and I respect you for that. And that's why we can sit up here for almost 4 hours and chit chat.
Hell yeah, absolutely, Rockman. You're a great dude too, man. You know I always rock
Appreciate
with
that.
you and shit, man. I've known you for 4 years now, so always been a great guy yourself, man. Can't say anything bad about you.
Appreciate that.
And if
Now,
somebody,
like everybody
I
that's
hear
in the
somebody say
chat,
something,
man,
I'll just smack them in the
Will.
face.
Now you ain't even gotta do that, man. Just be like, all right. Cause one thing I understood, like one thing that I learned in life, man, a motherfucker say whatever they want to say.
Hmm.
But when we know what the real is, like we ain't even gotta explain it. Cause I know,
Absolutely.
like if somebody come like, oh, Vance is like this, like bro, I'm gonna let you say what you say.
Right.
You wanna know why? Cause I'm not
Find
even
out.
gonna make it. I'm not even gonna make it comfortable for you to feel that you could talk about this person around me.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Will was asking his Warzone is free, right?
last time I checked, yeah, like if you got like the PS5 thing or yeah,
Shit, you're gonna
yeah,
have to
but
jump
like
on there,
man,
Will.
shout out to all the people that really support, like Mitzi, Will, Bosa, uh,
Tara,
everybody, like everybody that really show up every week and just like show support us. You know,
Brave,
interactive in the chat,
Benji,
Greg,
Dennis.
yeah,
Yeah, like you said, shout out to all you guys and any ones that I did miss because you guys are all great, man. I know who comes out, and I know sometimes people miss stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
everybody
holding
got a
any.
life.
Yeah, I'm not holding no grudge. I know who comes out and shows support. So you guys all are you're freaking awesome, man. Love all you guys.
Yeah,
And
like I
Rock too,
said,
man.
man.
Rock's the homie. Fucking always comes out, shows support. Like I said, I've known Rock for over 4 years now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been over 4 years. Shit.
I about to say, yeah, when I first started seeing you, like when I got honestly, it's pretty much since I got really into the whole reptile YouTube, Instagram community. That was back in like right when outside started opening up from the pandemic. So 2020, 2021.
Yep.
So it's been
Yeah, because I came back in. I was watching YouTube for a while, and then I quit for a couple years, and I came back in 22. Yeah, 22. And that was the beginning. Yeah, I think that was the beginning of the
I
year or
want
something like
yeah, cause
that.
I want to say because like when me and you really first started like as far as like shouting each other like this and what up to each other, it was back in the day like the head down Fridays when Wiz, Keys, Pat, everybody was up there
Yep.
and everybody was just in the chat,
Yep.
So
And
yeah,
that's,
shout out to all the
I'll go
to the
for it, Rock.
OGs. Shout out to all the OGs, the people that really been there like through the good, the bad, the ups, the downs. And shout out to y'all.
For sure. Yeah, like you said, through all the ups and downs, and there's been a lot of crazy shit. Some
I
wild
mean,
things.
we went through COVID. Like some of us went through COVID with each other. We went through goddamn, rest in peace to our brother man Brian Barchett. We went through that stage with each other. We went through the Simpson Pruitt and the Slither files, the snake stealing at Pomona. Like it's been
Yep.
a lot.
A lot of stuff. You too, Tara. Let me go ahead and
Appreciate you.
throw this up. In fact, show some little support and love. We got the sponsors on here and everything.
Maranberry Rebellion, Rastafari first, revolution, yeah. Paul Bogle gave his life, so I and I will survive. William got to fight, the good fight, yeah. Down in
Operation Deeds, Not Words 2 is dedicated to empowering and uplifting disabled veterans and first responders through unwavering support, meaningful resources, and real opportunities that honor their service and sacrifice. Our mission is to build a thriving, impactful organization driven by the shared vision, commitment, and accountability of our team, because when we work together, there is no ceiling on what we can accomplish.
We are equally committed to the growth of our team members, actively encouraging them to expand their voices, followings, and businesses as essential pillars of our mission. Being part of Operation Deeds, Not Words reflects great credit upon our members, uniting communities in the Fat Man Nation, Green Line Morphs under a shared purpose rooted in service, resilience, and action-driven impact. Deeds, not words.
Yeah, special thanks to our sponsors, Chris Seaton from the Fat Man Nation and Mike from Platinum Morphs. We appreciate you guys. And make sure you go out to the Deeds Not Words. Get yourself a shirt, beanie. They got a couple different shirts you could choose from. They got packages. Excuse me. Or you could just donate money. Helps out our military vets and first responders. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you support USARC also. They're great. Without them, we couldn't be doing what we're doing. They help us through a lot of things that we need with the stupid laws that they try to throw through and all that stuff. So that's right. Operation Deeds, Not Words. Thank you, Mitzi. We really appreciate that. I don't know if you got anything to say, Rock. I think you said pretty much a lot of what you wanted to. That was a great ass
I
beat.
mean, only thing I say, man, if you got somebody that you love and y'all might have a little disagreement right now, make sure y'all get that together because most of it is not even about nothing. Um, Man, have fun, enjoy life. I mean, July 4th coming up, so go have fun, be safe out there,
Yeah,
and man,
don't
enjoy
lose
life,
heat.
man. I wish all of y'all the best of luck and whatever it is that y'all doing, and let's keep growing, let's keep going.
Hell yeah, for sure. Sounds good. Like Rock said, man, you guys enjoy life. Keep grinding and all that good stuff. We will catch you next week on Friday for Gene Wars, and then we'll catch you here a week from today for another
What we
episode.
doing on Gene Wars next week? What's the topic?
You know, that's a good question. Haven't got that done yet. But
Have
it's going
y'all
to be
did
something.
DG yet?
No. Yep. Maybe
I
we
ain't
might do something like
saying
that.
I ain't saying DG is the best, but it's the best.
Hey, you know what? Maybe me and Will's going to go ahead and do DG next week. Maybe
I mean,
that's
if
what
y'all
we'll
do
end up
some
doing.
DG, just let me know if I'm free. I'll hop on. I got a few
Sounds good.
DG.
Hell yeah. In fact, yeah, I've got some DG. I got one at least. Yeah, we'll do. I think we could maybe do something like that. I'll talk with Will. I don't know if he's still in here. I thought maybe he was, but
Yeah, I got some DG. I got
hell
some
yeah,
DG around, some head DG shit.
fuck yeah, for sure. That sounds good, brother. Shit, you guys enjoy your weekend, man. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Rock, for popping on. Greg, you too, man. I hope you feel better, buddy. I'll catch you backstage here in a second, Rock.
For
And I think that will be it, man. You guys all have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch y'all later.
sure.